Well, good evening, all. Apologies for being a tiny bit late. OBS was acting up for me. Let me just put my link in every place that I can. Oh man, it's cheap. How long will I be streaming? About 3 hours or so. Give or take. You're just getting ready to work out? Go do that. Go work out. I'll probably be still around. Probably. See you later, Chip. Have fun. Okay. What else do I need to do? Got that. Got that. Alright, that's good. I need to... How can he fuzz sweat and pain? But that's the joyous part of it all. That's the joy. Until you feel really, really tired afterwards and you can't move for like 2 hours. Aw, thank you. Radio. So we're back in Trista. You know, last time we did a pretty nasty boss fight, a couple of them actually. Did a pretty nasty boss fight with V and C, and then, you know, a lot of weird stuff kicked off, and I'm not gonna really go and try and recap everything that happened. Just check out the last part for all the stuff that takes place. Hey, Esto. Have a can of cucumber sake. And I don't know how I feel about it, to be honest with anyone. It's okay. It's not the greatest, but you know, I'll drink it. Thankfully it's only like a 250 milliliter can, so it's not like it's a lot. Right, school festival time. We have some side quests we need to do, but we also have other things that we need to do as well. So, first things first, we should purchase some coarse rock salt from the general store. So we're gonna do just that. What? That's not the greatest, but I'll live with it. I think I already have a lot of coarse rock salt. I have 99. I think we're good. Oh, I'm on Elise over there. Let's say hi to them. That's cold steel for me. I don't know how I'm really gonna feel about this by the end of it all. To be honest, I really have no idea. I might be the giddy person that's just like, no, it's all good, it's all good, it's all great type thing, you know, minus the small quirks that I really don't enjoy, kind of like I did with Sky. Or I might be pretty critical of it by the end of it all. I have no idea. You know, it's going to be a surprising... it's going to be surprising, to say the least, I'll say. Okay. Alright, well, now that we don't need to do that. You don't feel burnout yet, so I think you'll have a great time overall. I think that's one of the benefits of streaming JRPGs. You know, there's not as much content on screen sometimes with a lot of the talking that takes place, but, you know, you are almost forced to play the game in chunks. So you're never really burned out from a huge, long play session. We can also go talk to Principal Van Dyke. He will give you a reward if you have the medals from the other instructors. So I have 2 of them. I guess I need all 4. Well, I have 2 of the 4. Oh, burnout from the story finale doesn't go places enough. All the medals. So, for those who do have the medals, if you can talk to him and you can get a choice of Thor's Master Quartz or the Chevalier Master Quartz. At the West Hallway. Very soggy waffles. Yeah, I can't say I'm feeling that. You Colette? No, you're Bridget. You're Margarita. Oh, we're gonna talk to you in a second. Colette! Reen, those are some of the cutest accessories I've ever seen. I didn't know we were into the same stuff. I want to collect some full accessory sets, but I've never really stayed focused long enough to complete a whole one. I guess I wanted to ask, if you collected any accessory sets, can I have them by chance? What should I do? So, in retrospect, I think 3rd just spoiled me. 3rd is just, you know, a masterpiece with how it does things. So if we give her fishing badge set, Zemurian Ore Shard. So let's just give her all the sets that we have. This is what we've been collecting this entire time. Now, Zemurian Ore Shards are pretty much needed to, you know, forge the strongest weapon in the game. And for some reason, this random girl just has them. We should kick back and talk accessories sometimes. I want to know about your favorites. Sure, that doesn't sound half bad. I'll let you know when I get some time. Look at that, how adorable. I wonder what sort of dashing gentleman will be lining up to take my hand. Or perhaps they may be so bold as to carry me like a princess. Oh my, just the thought has my heart all aflutter. Well, I don't know about that second part there. Riding back into town. We're doing a lot of errands before we do these side quests. We have an Imperial Chronicle and the Philosophy of the Blade. What the heck happened to 9? Did I seriously miss another piece of book? God damn it. Where did I miss it? Did I not grab it in Ruhr? Ah. There's a black hat near the lower class dorms. I've fallen apart, man. I've fallen apart. These books. I like that humph sound that Celine makes. It's such a good sound. Let's see. While we're here, we can talk to Kenneth. You're looking awfully serious. Perfect timing, Reen. I saw a shadow in the water that couldn't belong to anything other than Trista's guardian. Trista's guardian? I have no idea what that is. Oh, it's a tricky one. A fish so elusive, few people have ever seen it. That shadow was the first glimpse of it I've seen, but that was enough to tell me he'll be a powerful opponent. Reen, the fact that you showed up right after I saw it is definitely a sign. How about we have a competition to see who can catch it first? Sure, let's do this. This should be interesting. Oh yeah, apparently it won't even give you the time of day if it doesn't find you worthy. With all the fish you've caught by now, that shouldn't be a problem. I don't know about you, but I'm going to start fishing for the Guardian right away. You might want to do the same. No time like the present, right? And we fish. Got it!
Wow, this is a big one!
Hey, that was the last type of fish too. Senin gem as Seinen. I did it! I caught the Guardian! Amazing! So this is Trista's Guardian. Kind of looks like a swordtail, but also kind of different. Man, who'd have thought Trista would be home to a fish this powerful? That was a tough opponent for sure. But you caught it, Reen. And even outdid me in the process. Well done. Now you've pulled this one off, you've truly earned the right to bear this title. You're officially a Red Angler, the Imperial Fishing Club's loftiest title. I still have no idea what these titles are for, but there's no way I couldn't have done this without your help, Kenneth. I never would have built up the skills to catch the Guardian if you hadn't given me that fishing rod way back when. And there's the constant support you've given me since. I can't thank you enough. Humble as ever. Alright, I almost forgot. Here's a reward for becoming a Red Angler. You've earned it. Vermilion Master Quartz. This is really too much. Believe me, when I said you deserved it, I meant it. Besides, it was cool of you to join in on my challenge when you're so busy. Now that we're done though, let's focus on making the Academy Festival as fun as possible. Right. We can also grab the Orochi Master Quartz. While we're here. And I'll just like buy salmon badges in the meantime for the last remaining points. Okay, that's about it. There's a recipe that we can get, but I'm gonna skip out on that one. But I will take a look at the Master Quartz, because this one is almost done. So Vermilion, high HP increases physical damage, multiplied by a maximum of 1.5. Killing enemies recovers HP. It's pretty good. It's pretty good indeed. And then Orochi is randomly increases maximum damage and physical damage, which is pretty interesting too. Might put on Vermilion afterwards. The only downside is that they don't give you arts, right? Which I don't, with Reen's right now, I get Soulblur, Demonic Scythe, and Grim Butterfly, which are pretty nice. So we can get that, we can get that. That's on a different day. Alright. Let's start doing some side quests. This is the last time we're going to be doing side quests too in this entire game, which is a bittersweet feeling, might I say indeed. I'm certain I dropped it somewhere around here. Is something the matter? Nothing, I say. For that matter, what are you doing here when your preparations make for the festival? Get back to work. Normally I would, but you look as though you have something on your mind. Are you sure I can't be of assistance? This is a personal matter, and you butting into my private affairs will do more harm than good. Though since you're here, it couldn't hurt to ask, have you seen a notebook around this area by any chance? It would have a black leather cover. I don't believe I've seen anything like that. I'd be happy to help you look, though. That is quite unnecessary. But if you're so inspired to insist me, you may do so by forgetting that conversation ever took place. Understood? The missing notebook has him on more edge than usual. I probably shouldn't even talk to him. That said, I'm sure he'd be happy if I found the notebook. I'll need some clues before I can do that, though. Okie dokie. Then you gotta speak to Heinrich again. I must have dropped it while making my rounds. Ah, the rooftop. It's the only place that makes sense. But then it should be around here. Wait, so he seriously dropped it on the roof? Maybe I can figure out where it might be if I head up there. And with the power of warp, I go to the rooftop. Excuse me, mind if I ask you a question? I believe Vice Principal Heinrich was up here just a little while ago. I see, that would make sense. Yeah, he was up here, came along to check up on how everything was going. He was using his notebook as a sort of checklist for all our arrangements. Come to think of it, I wouldn't be surprised if his notebook was full of info on everyone's festival plans. Finding it should be a top priority. Do you remember where he was standing at the time? Just about there, right where you can get a good look at the courtyard. Oh, but he left right after that. He overheard some guys messing around over near the field, so he moved there to yell at them a little better. I think he even leaned over the railings a bit for that one. Which means it probably didn't fall into the courtyard. Thanks, that narrows things down. No worries, best of luck. Next we gotta warp to the Academy Field. Ah, the cute one. Excuse me, may I ask you something? Oh my goodness, is something wrong? Do you need my help? Not exactly. Oh, so you're looking for a notebook? Now that I think about it, I believe I heard some first-year boys talking about something they found. That might be what you're looking for. Fantastic. That's my next stop then. This might even be over faster than I thought. Did you see where they went? I believe I heard them saying something about going someplace quiet so they could get a better look at it. I'm sorry, I wish I could be more specific. Not at all. That's a great lead as it is. Somewhere quiet, huh? I think I might know where they are. No time to waste. I better get going. Is that Rex? I swear to God. This is a good find. What do you think about this photo, Rex? Oh man, that's awesome. It's definitely an amateur shot, but it captures the energy of a live performance. It's almost too good. Wonder who it belongs to, though. The notebook's covered in some pretty expensive looking leather, so maybe it's one of the nobles. So this tip is actually really clever because in the path leading to the schoolhouse, new music plays. Oh. That's true, actually. I guess, I mean, where else in the campus, right? Would you have a quiet place? You found that notebook somewhere, right? Mind if I take a look at it? Oh crap, guess that answers our question about the owner. Man, oh well, here you go. Looks like it matches the description, which means it belongs to Vice Principal Heinrich. Oh, I want to have a better look at her too. I know, right? I've never seen her before, but damn. Oh well, it's probably for the best if it gets returned to its owner. Guy seems pretty devoted to her too. If we try to hold on to it, things might just get ugly. Yeah. What are they talking about? Sorry for the trouble. Make sure it gets back to the right hands. Let him know he's got our seal of approval, alright? Sure? What in the world is written in here? I kind of want to check. No, that'd be a bad idea. I should head straight back to straight back and return to the vice principal. Even if it isn't his, I could just turn it in at reception. Hey, don't tell me you're a fan too. Nice. She isn't well known in the Empire, but I guess you Class 7 types are pretty worldly. Okay. Now I'm really curious about what's in here. Can we look at it? Damn. Oh, you again? I'm busy. A concept you clearly seem to not have familiarized yourself with. State your business without delay. I found a black leather notebook and thought it might be yours. This is indeed my notebook. You wouldn't have happened to look inside it, would you? No, of course not. Well, I didn't, at least. Huh, of course. How could I have expected some privacy-infringing behavior from a student of our esteemed academy? Oh, you dropped a picture. Is this... Who? Well then. Wow, I guess the weird vibe I was picking up had some merit. It seems to be a picture of some dancer wearing a remarkably skimpy outfit. Some dancer? You call one of the greatest artists of our time some dancer? Foolishness. Utter foolishness! She's a member of Crossbell's highly esteemed theater troupe, Arc and Seal. To call her a mere dancer is churlish. I've never even heard of them. They are known for their magnificent and passionate performances, replete with your acrobatic feats that would blow your mind. Arc and Seal represents true art, capturing the hearts and eyes of those blessed enough to bear them witness. My eyes were closed to their glory until I was invited to see one of their performances in Crossbell. Their brilliance is renowned across the continent, rivaling even the acclaim this nation's operas receive. There's no shame in admiring Risa Mao's many charms. On the contrary, those who don't should hang their heads in shame. Her talent is such that she was cast in a leading role almost immediately after her debut. Furthermore, she's earned everything she has through her hard work and dedication. Is it any wonder why we love her so? Back when Rixia had reasonably sized boobs. What? What? Tragically, the recent terrorist attack in Crossbells impacted Arc and Seal just as it would other citizens. But I believe in them. No setback is too great to stop them from soaring to even greater levels of excellence. The voices of the fans shall be their support as they continue their climb. We shall support Rixia Mao. Wow, that was the last thing I ever expected to hear from him. Well then, allow me to thank you for returning my notebook to me. That said, you are to seal your memories of the discussion away in the deepest reaches of your mind, never to re-emerge. Yes, sir. This is not a bribe, understood? It is, a token to ensure that you put every last ounce of effort into serving the Academy Festival. Given that Class 7 is trailing behind the other classes, I hope this acts as an appropriate motivator. I fully expect you to prepare with the highest level of diligence today. You do not bring this you do not bring shame upon this academy. Is the most relatable character after this class. Damn, dude. Some just stuck-up vice principal is the most relatable character. Are you seriously? I can't believe I dropped my private notebook of all things. Photograph, check. Ticket stub, check. It seems everything is safe and sound. What? If you have something to say, then by all means, say it! And not at all, sir. I really hope he doesn't drop it again. No good could come from this. He sims for Rixia. I mean, given her looks, I'd sim for her too. I guess we'll find out who she is when we get to the Crossbell arc. Come on. cold steel fan service, doubling her proportions. Oh, god damn. When will they learn, man? When will they learn that flat is justice? Excuse me, I heard that a package was mistakenly delivered to Class 2. Is this where I can pick it up? Oh, am I glad to see you. Do you have a minute? I'll show you right now. Let's go see it. What a relief. It's right over there. I noticed we didn't have any bonding events, actually, this time around. Margarita, he says he's here for the package. Oh, how fortunate. I was just about to put it away, too. Come along now. Okay, then. Are these cones? They are. We were planning on setting up some boundaries for Estella Garten, but not with anything that garish. Oh my god, Estelle. None of us ordered them by mistake either. We suspected they were meant for another class. Now that you mention it, I'm pretty sure I saw some cones in the field. I'll take these over there and ask around. You mean it? Thank you. In that case, we'll leave this matter in your capable hands. We have to go places now. Oh, the way. I thought that was Eustace for a second, but he's wearing white. Nah, Eustace is over here. Excuse me, do you have a minute? I believe I have a package for you. A package, you say? Oh, yes, these are the cones we had we planned on using for the Super Stallion. It took so long to arrive that I started wondering if I'd listed the wrong address or something of the sort. My thanks to you. Our preparations can continue as scheduled. Happy I could help. I'm sure the student council is running themselves ragged right now, but you've done well. Even so, we have another issue to resolve. Oh? While we were waiting on our cones, we had another parcel mistakenly delivered to us. You can see it over there. We had our hands full here, so we haven't quite decided what to do with it. That makes sense. Any idea what's inside of it? Freshly printed books. A sizable number of them, I might add. These are probably stock rather than a personal book delivery. Would you mind if I took care of these? I might know who they were meant for, so I can take them to their rightful owners. If it wouldn't be a bother, that'd be a great help to all of us. By all means, take the books to their rightful owners. I will, thank you. Next, we gotta go to a bookstore. Gotta love all the running around that we gotta do for this. Hello, how are your festival preparations coming along? I'd be happy to help you in any way I can. All you need to do is ask. Believe it or not, I have a package for you. At least I think I do. Oh, so they delivered to the wrong place, did they? Here I was thinking it was delayed by the high volume of shipments this time of year. Well, I'm glad it's here now, though I do regret taking up your time when you're so busy. Don't worry about it. The academy's close enough that it wasn't a problem. That's kind of you. This reminds me, though. Someone else's package has been delivered to me, too. Would you mind if I had a look? Not at all. I looked in there to myself to see if it was something I'd ordered and later forgotten about. It's full of books, but they're certainly not our regular stock. These are different. The books are slim. Maybe a short story? I'm pretty sure I've seen something like this before. I think one of our students at the academy might have ordered these. Maybe something someone wrote and planned to sell during the festival? If that's the case, then there's no point in leaving them here. I'll take these with me and try to find out who they belong to. As if I wasn't already worried about taking up your time with busy work, but thank you very much for doing this. Next, we gotta walk to Student Union. Up we go. We finished up our book, sent it out for copying and binding, but they're taking their time and sending it back. I really want to go over everything and make sure it all came out okay. Excuse me, are these the books you're looking for? That's them! That's definitely them! Thank goodness! I was really starting to worry that they wouldn't get here in time. Now we'll be able to hold our little reading circle just as planned. I really would like some boys to attend and share their impassioned views on the works we'll be reading. Ah, be still, my heart. Well, at least she's enthusiastic. Well, then that's all I'm here for, so... Oh, hold on a moment. I just remembered something. Let me guess. Something you didn't ask for got delivered here too. How did you know? It's this! I assumed this would have my books in it, so I was quite surprised when I found something different inside. Mind if I take a look? It's full of ornaments. That look really expensive too. There's an elegant-looking lampstand, and is that a statue of a Pegasus? I'm hoping for a reading circle to be a little bit like a tea party, but I'm not using anything this expensive looking. So I'm sure this must have been meant for someone else. All these packages were delivered just to the wrong people. So this one might be... I'll hold on to this if you don't mind. I think I might know who ordered it. Well then, it's all yours. And please do come along to our reading circle during the festival. You might want to bring a friend or two, too. I'll think about it. Bop! And then we finished the quest. Got Bridget here, too. So let me get this straight. You delivered every single package to the wrong place. I'm sorry. I only just started this job, so... I don't care about your excuses. Just tell me when our ornaments are going to arrive. I'm so sorry. Looks like I'm here just in time. Are you waiting on these by any chance? Oh yes, here they are. Not a single one out of place. Now you can finally get started on the interior. Did you really re-deliver everything for me? I'm so sorry, and thank you so much. No worries. It was kind of a pain, but I get why it happened. Seriously, don't worry about it. Even so, I still ended up causing you trouble. Oh wait, please take these. Are you sure? It's the least I can do. I'll be sure this never happens again. You can count on that. Well, goodbye. Sorry again. He's a busy one, alright. I hope he's not running off to fix more mistakes. I guess it's just because there are so many deliveries to make with everyone getting ready for the festival. Definitely makes it hard to blame him for messing up. That is true. Anyway, seems like things are all sorted out. I really appreciate the help. We may be rivals, but you have my appreciation too. I hope both of our festival plans can go as well as they can. Yeah, the better the attractions, the better the festival. Funny story about EP charges, actually. So I was playing Bravely Default 2 the other day, and I was in, I entered a dungeon, and then I noticed, I was like, oh, crap, I forgot to rest at the inn to, refill all my HP and MP. I was like, oh, no, it's not a big deal. I have so many EP charges I need to burn through anyway. I opened up the menu, and I was like, oh, right, this isn't Trails. Telling you, man, you play more than one JRPG at a time, it really screws with your head. Sorry to keep you waiting, Michael. Oh, there you are. I'm just glad you could make it all. I was special tonight, but some people still haven't submitted what they want to say during it. I mean, we could go ahead without them, but it'd feel kind of unfair if we did. I imagine it's probably slipped their mind considering how much everyone has to do right now. But you are taking the time to give everyone's events coverage, so I'm sorry that they put you through this. Aw, don't sweat it. The festival gives us some good material every year. You want to see me complaining that students, you want to see me complain that the students are making it better. That sake is actually not that good. Haha! I'm trying to muster through it because it's such a small can, but it's actually not that good. The cucumber does not help. That does not help the taste. Ah, sorry, we don't have the time to shoot the breeze about that. So you got the time to get this done? You bet. Although adding water on top of that just leaves a cucumber taste in your mouth, which is really interesting. Woo! You'll be broadcasting tonight, so let's get this done as quickly as possible. You are the man. I'm still waiting replies from Class 1, Class 5, and the Occult Research Society. Cucumbersome. I don't know where the people in charge of them are, but you probably will since you're all from the same academy. Go get those comments. Leave it to me. Class 1 should still be rehearsing for their operetta, so I'm sure that's where I'll find everyone. Class 5's Mishy's Panic is being set up in the gymnasium, which leads to Occult Research Society. I guess I'll head to their club room. Right then, let's get going. I want to like sake more than I do, but I don't know, man. Like, I enjoy it at first, but then like the aftertaste and everything afterwards just don't work. It don't work. I do appreciate though being a not really acidic liquor. It's easy to go down and stay down, but ugh. Hello, do you need something from me? That I do. I'm collecting comments about each of the festival's events for a radio broadcast focusing on them. I had no idea the Occult Research Society was actually doing something for the festival, though. I certainly am. Oh, are you curious? Can I just have a simple answer, please? Very well, I suppose I can tell you. I'll be turning this room into a fortune-telling house during the festival. How accurate will the fortunes be where I tell be? That's for you to find out yourself. I guess I should take that as her comment. Thanks. Oh, and as for that man from the radio station who sent you, I see a great deal of hardship in his future. Well, gee, I'd hate to get in the way of your preparation, so I better get going now. Laura! Oh my god. Come on, work! I command you to work! Why have you forsaken us? Is everything okay here? Hey, watch out! This is Class 7, this Class 7's Joker's here to get the dirt on us. What, you think it's some sort of show? Get out of here before I make you get out of here. Simmer down, boys. I'm sorry about that. Truth is, the machine we're using isn't really working like it should, so we're all a little on edge. We still need someone to get George, though, so our technical woe should be over before long. So what's your story? Do you actually have a reason for coming, or are you actually spying on us? It's the former, I assure you. I hate to ask when you're so busy, but it's about the festival feature on the radio tonight. Class 5 still hasn't provided the station with a comment, so I was hoping that someone could say something. Oh, Adio says, Monk, how could that radio freak have forgotten that? Yeah, you're gonna have to ask him. What the hell, man? He seemed so excited when he told us he'd take care of it. What could he even be doing right now? So instead of one of you coming up with the comment on the fly to find Monk, any idea where he might be at the moment? I don't think any of us have seen him since yesterday, actually. Whatever he's doing right now better be pretty important if he thinks he could just ditch us at a time like this. You sure he's not just sleeping in? Anyway, none of us have got the time to come up with some fancy radio comment. You gotta go straight to Monk for that. Got it. I'll go look for him at the lower class dorm. Hopefully I can actually find him. To the dorm! Mishy. Who are you? Excuse me, could I have a moment? Whoa, Ferris, that's actually a pretty good looking dress. What are you doing here? This is Class 1's practice area. Did you see a sign that said, Class 7 interlopers welcome? Or perhaps, please interrupt us? No? Then move along. I'm only here to ask about Class 1's comment for the radio special on the Academy Festival tonight. You still haven't submitted one. Oh, right. Did no one submit a comment for our class? I certainly haven't. Likewise, we've been so focused on practicing that it slipped our minds. Well, listen well then. Class 1 will be performing an operetta set in the Middle Ages known as the Coronation of Geruda. It is the dramatic tale of Geruda, a most noble lady favored by the Emperor himself, as she struggles against her own destiny. The leading roles will be played to perfection by Patrick Higharms and myself, Ferris Florard. Our operetta won't just be captivating, but also educational. We even consulted experts to ensure our script's accuracy. I implore I implore those of you listening to not miss out on our fabulous performance, especially in order to watch other lesser events performed by other lesser classes that very same day. We will not be topped. I think that should do for now. Thanks. She really is competitive. I want a Ferris romance route. I want Beryl from the Occult Research Club romance route. I want the Gardening Club lady romance route. I want all of them. I want at least mini episodes for all of them. I can't see Monk anywhere on the first floor. Let's ask someone where he is. Excuse me, do you have a second? Not today, I don't think. Do you need him for something? Yeah, I need his comment for tonight's radio show. I guess I'll head to his room and I'll just hope he's there. There's no need for that. Sorry for the wait, Reen. I've just finished writing up our comment for the radio show. Just now? That's right. This comment is the fruit of 2 days of back-breaking non-stop labor. And when I say non-stop, I mean without so much as a wink of sleep. Bags under his eyes are pretty intense, even for him. He's such a radio geek. Misty won't be on the show, but a submission's a submission. Only the very best is good enough. I can tell that you're curious, so let me read it to you. Mishi, the international sensation, finally makes his Thor's Military Academy debut. But oh no, trouble is afoot. Mishi and Michette are being attacked by the evil Mishi, and the only way to save them is to smash, and mash away. So come along to Class 5's Mishi Panic and save Mishi and Michette from their terrible fate. Mishi Panic, the only place where smacking something so cute can be so refreshing. And that's that. Make sure they don't leave out a single word. I'll be listening. Sure. Well, that's last comment collected. I should go and give these to Michael. Can I play Mishi Panic? They had a Mishi Panic, like, they had a whack-a-mole thing in Tokyo Xanadu, except with Elisa dressed up as a magical princess, magical Elisa. Smacked Mishis and stuff. Yo, how'd it go? Perfectly. I've got all 3 comments right here. Oh, good stuff. They're good. Fairly short comments. I'm pretty sure they'll get some great reactions from our guests. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic show. Before you run off, take some of these. I'm really glad you helped me out here. Awesome, thanks. Good luck with tonight's show. Right back at you. Let's do what we gotta do to make this one hell of a festival. That sounds like a plan. Next, we gotta go to the Infirmary. God, this stupid thing is in the way. I think I've done everything else. Let me just double check. Yep. Hello, Schwarza. You wouldn't happen to be here in response to my request, would you? That's right. Today I'm here on behalf of the Student Council. The request said you need someone to give students permission slips, correct? Yes, these slips prove a student that is upholding the necessary health and hygiene standards to sell food on campus. And you know, students planning to sell food, whether at a stall or at an attraction, must have one to do so. To give someone gourmands, these slips are the most important part of the festival. And yet a few of our students still haven't collected theirs. I'm starting to get a little worried. Aha, so that's why I need someone to deliver them. You hit the nail on the head. I'd do it myself, but people tend to be accident prone this time of year, so I need to be here in the infirmary. Sorry to push you. Makarov and Mint moving the board for 1 second every minute and arguing during the other 59. I swear to God. That's perfectly fine by me. I'm happy to help. What a guy. In that case, let me tell you where to deliver everything. I won't read these because we're just going to go there anyway. It's kind of sad sometimes that, like, I don't know. On one hand, it's kind of sad that, like, you know, American high schools, for the most part, don't have these. At least my high school didn't. we had dances, like we had homecoming and winter as like two seasonal dances as like the big thing, and then we had senior party for the seniors, but we didn't have anything like this that takes place every single year, where the culture festival where like the students actually do stuff. You could help out the student council with prep if you really wanted to. The problem is that the student council was so cliquey. Unless you were on their good side, not anyone could just help out, type of thing, you know? To a degree of annoyance, I would say. Mint, I swear to God. Because I think it would have been cool if, you know, people could have done, if people could have done stuff like this on the American side of things. I mean, I don't know, maybe there are some American schools that do it, but as far as I'm aware, where I grew up, I did not have that. And then when you get to uni, it's kind of like, you do whatever you do what you need to, but you're probably not going to get something that gets like a few thousand people to show up. We hosted a programming competition from the computer science department that, you know, invited high schoolers from around the area to, you know, come visit the university and, you know, partake in a competition. That was a pretty high-end public thing that we did that brought in about 200-300 people, but beyond that, you know, nothing like this. At the other hand, I don't know, like, would this sort of thing, would this culture festival stuff work anywhere outside of Japan? I'm curious to know if it would or not. Student council at my school is just lip service. That's the thing too, is like, I don't really, like, I remember we having a student council, but like, I never recall them like doing anything. Milliam, look at you, you're adorable today. I don't see Nicholas anywhere. Like, they did stuff. There were elections, you know, but they never really like, that's the one thing that always just kind of surprised me with, like, with anime or like, and manga and like other things, stuff just like of the games and stuff like that. It's just how involved the student council sometimes gets with like the actual school and stuff like that. But like over here, it's like, yeah, they existed, but like I straight up could not tell you who people were. Like, there was no campaigns, there was no speeches. Like, I remember voting, but I could not tell you what they did. I guess there's also a possibility that I really wasn't paying attention either. You know, in high school, I wasn't as present as I probably could have been. In some regards, I was mostly present I was present within my informal debate club, which I was in 4 years, and I ran for my final year. That was probably the thing I was most present in. And, you know, band and marching band, so my extent of knowing things in that regard probably wasn't already even that high in the first place. Once upon a time, a student council at my school tried to play a prank on my class by saying we need to take a vaccine against STDs without telling our parents. What does that even accomplish? How is that a prank? Yeah, pranked you. You took a vaccine that'll keep you safe from sex. It's not a prank. No one believed it, so they just said it was a prank for 45 seconds after they said it. Yeah, because you, like, no one would believe it, and in the moment you say it out loud, it's kind of one of those things where the gears turn in your head and you're like, that sounded better in my head than it does out loud, and now we're going to backtrack on that. Now we're gonna backtrack on that because that is a terrible idea. Becky, Hugo. Oh, this adorable couple. Look at them. She is ready. She's like, they are ready. Look at how passionately they're staring at each other. It's like, yeah, we're gonna get this festival good. He's like, yeah, I know, right? And then we're gonna go on a date later. Yeah, I know, right? And then we're gonna. Here, Hugo, this is my spot, so bolt. Terribly sorry, Becky, but it's my spot now. I applied for it first. Never mind, they're not the couple. And by extension, that means I get priority. But I brought all my stuff here first. The application papers were vague as to what they meant by in front of the main building, but it's the exact spot I had in mind when I applied. I'm terribly sorry, Becky, but you'll have to concede. No chance, mate. I had my eyes on the spot way before you. They're fighting. That means they're a couple. That's true. Sorry to interrupt, but I have something for each of you. Here, mate. We're a wee bit busy here. The future of our sales rides on who gets to stall right here, so would you mind making this quick? Green's like, this sounds oddly familiar to something I did almost a year ago now. I completely forgot about that. And freaking Becky has an accent. You and me both. Perhaps we let our little kerfuffle carry us away. Say, Becky, I have an idea. There's little points to a competition that's won based on stall position alone. What do you say neither of us take this spot, and we set up our stalls on either side of the front gate? So we'll be right across from each other. Aye, that sounds good. Let's go with that then. Sorry to say it though, wee man, but I'll be winning this one either way. Oh, Becky, the fact that you're naive enough to think that's possible is one of the reasons you're so charming. I will believe it. You'll have a brass neck too when I show you it's true. I should probably get out of here before they get started again. Those were the last two slips. Their stalls will become one, just like their bodies eventually will as well. I love this, like, oh, they disappeared. I was gonna say, like, this fierce competition between them. I'll easily win this competition if both equally got good spots. I had to put up with all the whining about. I've had to put up with all his whining about me in fish for ages now. Just you wait. You'll have a brass neck when I will still win this and make you realize that I'm the better merchant. You're going down. Becky looks so determined. If we both have the same general location, the match will be determined by who can sell most efficiently. She's good, but efficiency is on my side. She can't win. Hopefully this will be my chance to teach her the benefits of sound economic theory. I apologize to all the Scottish/Irish people watching me. I'm just cringing in their seats of just how terrible my accent is. For what it's worth too, if you play the English dub of Bravely Default 2, every single person except for one person has a European accent of some sort. They're either Scottish, Irish, English, French, German, Austrian, Belgian, and I think there's a Russian in there somewhere. And it's amazing. It's actually amazing. I've heard so many people online complain about just how terrible the English dub is. I think it's fucking brilliant that they're all accented except for one person. It's so funny. It's amazing. And like beyond clever. Like fine, if you want to play with a JP dub and act like a superior weeb and be like, I only play with the JP dub because that's how you get the true emotion and culture out of JRPGs. Well, yeah, then go for it. I mean, I'm not gonna stop you. But hey, man, if you pick up Bravely Default 2 and you play with the English dub, I guarantee you just enjoy the fantastic accents. It's hilarious. It adds so much charm to the story. And the story's not even like the strongest part about Bravely Default 2, but it becomes a slightly bit stronger with those accents, in my opinion. You're the charming great. Well, look who's back. That didn't take long. You're only gone for like an hour. Oh, you're still on the floor. Have you been listening in the background this entire time or something? This is delicious. It's my special blend. Takes the fatigue right out of you. You've actually learned a lot about these arbors in my class. Is that so? This tea and sherries are so different that I can't even compare the two. Good job, Shep. I almost forgot how fun it is to have tea with someone so young. So tell me, how are things going in Class 7? You're all so busy these days. That we are, but our concert is really coming together now. We're doing the final fittings for our costumes today, and tomorrow will be a full day of rehearsal. We're definitely cutting it close, but we're all feeling motivated, so there's no way this won't be a success. Oh my, such confidence. Just make sure you don't work so hard you end up having to pay me a visit. We'll try not to. She really does care about all the students on campus. She even knew a lot of the ones who forgot their slips. Not trying to be fit or toned, just want more energy. Hey, I mean, you know, they say 30 to 60 minutes a day. Just a little bit of activity. Just doing that much takes you past many, 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 many people on this planet. And, yeah, you feel good. You feel good. We're not trying to be beach bodies, or we're not trying to be super bulky and super strong. I mean, here's the thing. Here's what I'll say when it comes to working out. Part of my motivation when it comes to working out or running is, like, let's take Reen for example. Reen himself is not the epitome of like a perfect body, right? Like, he doesn't have abs-ish. He doesn't have like super like toned arms. He's just a dude. But he can hold a tai chi. He can run. He can do all these crazy things, right? Do that, you know. Be enough that you can just do things. You know, like Gaius, he has some arms, but you know he's still pretty toned. You know, we're not trying to be like Arnold Schwarzenegger here, but you know, just be what you want. Eat what you want and be healthy. That's what I say. I don't even do 60 minutes a day. I do like 60 minutes every 2 or 3 days, because I go a little bit harder. So I like rest my body every other day. But glad to hear it. It's your first Academy Festival, so I hope you'll enjoy the whole thing, preparation included. I will. Thank you again. A Kala gem. Yeah, it's an ancient glyph, but it's an SR. Do I have anyone with ancient glyph on? The translation of BD2 in Mandarin is horrible. Oh, I apologize for that. Mint!
Hello, Reen Schwarzer speaking.
Yo, it's me.
Oh, hey, Crow. Is something wrong? It's not like you to call out of the blue.
Well, we've run into a bit of a problem. Turns out our outfits for the concert will be arriving late.
They made it all to Kung Fu and stuff, which was extremely weird. Spoiler in the conversation or item description. Oh my god, that's terrible.
They said the earliest they can get them delivered is sometime tomorrow morning.
That's not great. I mean, it'll be hard to do tonight's dress rehearsal without the actual dress.
My thoughts exactly. But don't you worry, though. I'm just as crafty as I am handsome, so I've got a plan. Want to head out and pick them up for us in person?
Crow, I think the two of us need to go over the definition of plan sometime. You ordered them from a boutique in Heimdall, didn't you?
Yeah, someone over there's putting the finishing touches on them right now. They'll be done by this evening, so our whole delivery problem's solved if you just head over there. I do it myself, but I've got some stuff I need to get done.
People were mad and the translation team was like, hey, sorry, but with given stuff, we did our best. Yo, what do you mean? What do you mean given stuff?
Got it. I'll take care of it. I'll head to the station right now. Wouldn't want to miss the train on something this time sensitive.
Whoa there, the train? Come on, man. Don't tell me you forgot about Jellica's parting gift.
Oh.
Damn,
You're
she's
right.
hot.
It'd probably be faster to get to Heimdall by bike than by train. Okay, bike it is. Besides, if I cut down on my travel time, I can put more work into the festival.
Even when I give you something cool to do, you find a way to make it dorky. Oh yeah, you should take someone with you too. you're bringing 11 outfits back here, and that's not exactly going to be easy on your own.
That's true. It'll be a lot easier with the sidecar, too.
They were like, we were never given the game, just Japanese and audio English scribe. Then they decided to go overboard with the translation. Oh, the script.
Okay, leave it to me.
Cheers.
Okay, I guess I've got a little more wiggle room to help out around here. I'll head to the engineering club to ask George to lend me the bike once I'm done.
I wonder if they could fix that then, now that the game is out in English and Japanese. So big brain them decide to delete what they post. Big brain! Cosmic brain right there. Hey Reen, I heard everything from Crow. I just finished up with the maintenance on the sidecar too, so you're welcome to use it whenever you like. Thanks, I'll do that. Huh, Angie left it to you, so think of it as your bike now. You can take it out for a spin whenever you feel the need for speed. Thanks, George. So yeah, sometimes you'll see an error show up here. Alright, so then what do I do? Here's Angelica's bike.
Okay, looks like everything's in working order. Crow did say I should take someone else along to give me a hand. Not sure how busy everyone is, though. Let's see.
Depending on who you bring with you on the sidecar, you can unlock their final bonding event with this scene. This will also unlock the hidden bonding trophies of that character, and you need to have done the bonding event in Chapter 6. Keep a backup save file and redo this part if you want to get the bonding trophy later. If you choose to go alone, Crow will go with you. The issue with the translation team is from HK. They don't speak Mandarin on a daily basis. There are a lot of sentence errors and grammatics. Ah, I see, I see. Who am I going to choose, the hoe or the bro? Of course we're going to take Elisa. This is our date. It's our time for a date. Listen, it's either going to be Elisa or Laura, right? And Elisa's the one we're going for because of just, you know, of good reasons. But if I were to ever play this game, I would do Laura. But for now, to show off on stream and to keep on the channel, we're going to go with Elisa.
All right, might as well see if they're free.
We'll just love if they're like, nah, I'm not free.
Hey, it's Reen. I've got a little favor to ask.
She's just sitting in the sidecar.
What a nice breeze. I've always figured that Angelica's bike would be something special.
You took Crow with you? Hell yeah.
If I let her soup it up the way she wanted, it'd be unsteerable by human hands.
If I had to take a guy, I'd probably take Eustace.
Anyway, are you sure you're okay to come out with me? The lacrosse club's supposed to be preparing the field, isn't it?
It's no trouble. We're almost done anyway, and Ferris in the second year has agreed to finish the rest. Besides, if I'll be wearing one of these outfits on stage, I might as well be there when we pick them up.
True. You're one of our backing vocalists, so I'm sure you'll catch a lot of eyes.
This is some vehicle, though. You can really tell that the Ruhr Institute of Technology had a hand in developing it. I think trains are too convenient for bikes to break into the mainstream, but I can see them developing a cult following.
Only you would give the bike a technical and marketing analysis.
The benefit of Asia is that bikes are so much more common, so you can all, like, you know, most people have one. But in the States, it's not that common. Well, it's common, but not like so common as it is in the eastern part of the world.
It sure beats you asking about the outfits, though.
Did you say something?
That was just the wind.
And off into the riot, and off into the wind they go. I just love Elisa's bottle just sitting there. It's adorable.
Sorry to make you kids come all this way to pick these up. I think you'll be pretty happy with the way they turned out, though.
Fantastic! I can't wait to see them.
Thanks for getting them done on such short notice.
This was no sweat compared to what Crow put me through last year. He had me working like a madman. Last year's concert was great, though, so you can bet that I'll be there to see if you kids can top that.
The other thing with bikes too is like they're kind of more dangerous here in the US as well. You can get simple bikes if you want, but I don't know how. I never really see them. Usually they're just kind of the straight up fast kinds.
Oh, by the way, are you the girl on rhythm guitar? Huh. You've got a kind of natural elegance to you. Couple that with the outfit and you'll be a real sight to see.
I mean, bikes are always dangerous, but because of the commonality in that side of the country, I think people just kind of know how to use them a bit more than we do. I say as all the Harley Davidson people are in the background screaming at me.
So what exactly do these outfits look like, Reen?
Well, you'll see when we get back.
Wait until I come over? Yeah, right? As soon as this pandemic ends, I can travel the world again, I'll visit.
A bird?
I was planning on going to Norway in 2020, but that didn't happen. Heck yeah.
What the?
Bluebird.
Reen, are you still with me? You just started zoning out.
Oh, it's nothing. There was just a strange bird on that lamppost over there.
Strange enough to get you daydreaming?
Well, I've never seen a bird with feathers that color before. It was a really deep blue, almost like lapis lazuli.
Oh, wow. That does sound strange. I wonder what a bird like that is doing in the middle of a big city.
Who knows?
Oh, what do we have here?
Oh my god! Misty! Clotilda!
I mean, Misty.
Is she an acquaintance of yours? Her voice sounds kind of familiar, though.
It's been a while, hasn't it, Rain? Thanks for not using my real name. If people here in the capital were to overhear you, I'd be drowning in fans in no time flat.
Sure. Mum's the word. Fancy meeting you here, though. I assume you're here to shop?
You guessed it. This store does have a branch in Trista, but this one has a much better selection. What about you? Why are you lugging 2 suitcases around? You two getting a jump start on a romantic weekend getaway?
Oh, yes.
No way, never!
Let me explain.
Wow, a concert, huh? That sounds like a blast. I'd love to drop by the festival and see it myself. I might be able to go if I can free up a bit of space in my schedule.
I should have taken Elisa. I should have taken Laura. She would not have rejected me.
It'd be great to have you.
She
Although
made me
I
a
can't
bento.
imagine a professional like you would be terribly impressed.
Oh, don't be silly. Great music comes from the heart. Whoops, lost track of the time. I better get going. Well, bye for now. Be sure to tune in tomorrow.
Of course, I always do.
Tomorrow's broadcast? What was she talking about? And what was all that talk about her real name?
Let me start from the beginning.
Oh, you're just gonna tell her.
Wait, that was the Misty from Abentime? Wow, I never would have guessed that Vita Clotilde and Misty were one and the same.
Yeah, exactly, to train.
You'd think it would be obvious since their voices are so famous, but it's pretty hard to tell. Hold on. Tomorrow's Friday, isn't it? They only broadcast Abentime on Sundays.
You're right. Maybe she's going to appear on some other show?
Well, it doesn't matter. We should head back to Trista. I'm sure everyone's waiting for us.
Good idea. We still need to try on our outfits, too.
Yeah, but before you do, you have to promise not to get mad.
Oh, what kind of outfits did you design?
Heck yeah. I have so much XP. Oh man, I think it'd be cool to have a bike. I think it would be cool to have a bike. Look at that! It's so adorable. And no words were spoken. Just a nice romantic ride back to campus. It would be cool to have a bike. So. Everyone's looking. Oh no, here we go. Not my Elisa.
Wow, these are actually really nice.
Oh damn!
Huh. They're a bit more revealing than I would have chosen, but at least the design itself is reasonably tasteful.
Oh damn!
Yep, not bad.
They actually are really well designed. They are actually really are well designed, I'm not gonna lie.
And the black makes us look all classy, too.
Oh, what am I even doing in this getup?
Oh, oh, my oh my.
Wow, that makes your boobies look even bigger.
Milliam!
Wow, you look stunning.
I'm always there. I'm always a sucker for good character design, Chip.
That's seriously hot.
They're saying exactly what I'm thinking.
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have trusted the boys.
I think it's perfect, and letting your hair down adds just the right amount of mystique. Nice work on the styling, Sharon. Thank you, my lady. I think you all look beautiful.
Wow, you all look even better than I was hoping.
I can't really say who's the best either. I mean, Laura's pretty good, Elisa's good, Fee's good, Emma's good, Milliam's adorable as always. Oh, look at the boys. Oh, look at how classy they
you all
are.
Look the part of dashing gentlemen yourselves.
There you go, Chip. Be happy for the boys. Look at how classy they are.
It seems like you took your inspiration from the traditional dress of the Imperial Court.
You look like rejected princes from a children's book. But it kind of works. I feel a little bad for you guys. Your uniforms don't have those little personal touches like ours do.
Well, considering the time we had to work with, we had to settle for all us guys just wearing the same thing.
It looks better that way, honestly.
No one's gonna care what the guys are wearing. It's better to bring out each girl's charms and let the boys just sort of fade into the background. That's called knowing your audience, boys and girls.
I see how it is.
We're all different heights and have different hair colors, so I think we're better off with a standardized look.
I'm no stranger to cuffs, epaulets, and overdone embroidery. But it looks preposterous to see you wearing such finery, even if it is just a costume.
Honestly, I know exactly how Machias feels.
Hey, I didn't ask for this.
It for me personally, like I'm very much a hoodie and jeans guy. Like I'm never really one for like getting super stylized or something like that. So like whenever I do have to get all fancy and dressed up, it comes off as a little surprising to many.
What sane man would want to dress like a noble?
I know exactly how this feels.
Besides, I hope you haven't forgotten that we'll be singing in these outfits together.
Sadly, despite my earnest attempts, I haven't.
All right, are you ready to practice the night away?
Although quarantine is made, so I haven't really worn anything nice in a good while, so it'll be interesting to go back to work eventually wearing jeans and nice shirts and shoes and all that.
We've only got a day and a half left, and that's if you include today. No time to waste. And that's why none of us are leaving this building until we can do a perfect run-through of our whole set.
I just bought more gym clothes for this year. Honestly, I was thinking about buying some new sweatpants. And the other thing I've really kind of been addicted to is like short sleeve hoodies. So like I bought 2 and I like want to buy more because I just wear them during the day because they're not too warm, but they're like stylish enough that if I have to get on camera, like I don't need to like put on a nice shirt or anything like that. I just have the hoodie on and they're comfy and they look cool. Like they look really cool. At least to me.
I don't think he's going to take no for an answer.
You're like a drill sergeant when it comes to music. I hope you're not starting to take after Nightheart.
Not a machine, Reen.
We're not sleeping tonight, are we?
I'll be sure to bring you all a nourishing dinner later this evening.
Hoodies aren't usually fine for reading, but maybe that's fine for your industry. Well, the reason why is because we went business casual anyway, and because we're at home, I don't think, you know, none of us, at least my team, we don't meet with anyone like super important. So like they don't really care if you wear a hoodie. I mean, for what it's worth though, I've been told to dress up and I just wear a hoodie and like no one really cares for like 5 minutes. Elliot getting the really strict paction was always great. He's the latest in the Drama City because of that. I'm so excited to see this Drama City after this game.
That's not the problem here. Well, I suppose there's not much more we can do than buckle down and give it our best shot.
I mean, if you have to meet specific people and you need to dress up, then yeah, that's perfectly fine. But like, I wouldn't actively like get out of bed in the morning, put on nice clothes, and then walk over to my desk, which just so happens to be in my bedroom, and then sit there all day in nice clothes in my bedroom. Like, I'm not gonna do that.
Fine. I suppose I'll just have to cast my shame to the wind and go through with it. Aww. It's not like I want to wear an outfit like this, but I might never get a chance again, so come on, Emma. Just grin and bear it.
Oh no, I think we broke Emma.
Look at her face.
Maybe we ought to leave her be for a while.
All right. Let's keep going. First thing next morning, we got together and rehearsed a performance again and again. Look at Laura go. There's a part of me that does miss putting up performances like during concert band and like random high school percussion like performances and stuff like that. There's a part of me that does miss it, but there's a part of me that also doesn't miss it because holy freaking heck, the music program in this country is cliquey and elitist as all heck. If you thought toxic fandoms in video games were bad, just imagine the music and like, you know, the high school music industry. Holy god, it's elitist. To the point of unhealthiness. Like, I get you want to put on the best performance and stuff like that, but holy crap. You can drive a person to hate music entirely with the way they act sometimes. Like, I think about composing sometimes, like, you know, sound parts of, you know, like JRPG soundtracks, and I thought about it, but as soon as I think about starting it, I just get like flashbacks to just, you know, that toxic mentality, and and then I kind of go back to myself. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna even try. It's not gonna go well, you know. And yeah, you know, I shouldn't worry about it anymore because I'm an adult and it's been many years since then. But you know, those sorts of things stick around with you, and it's hard to let go of some of those things sometimes. It's just how your personality ends up being. It's all good, Chip. Meanwhile, rivals in other classes put the finishing touches on their own contributions to the festival. I think it's hard to avoid at work. It absolutely is hard to avoid at work. And I think, honestly, I'd rather deal with internet elitism than I would with, like, the music, you know, like, elitism from concert orchestras and stuff like that. In my own personal opinion. Oh, it looks like this year's festival will be even more lively than last year's. An ill wind blows from the east, and ominous clouds still hang over our fair country. But young people have their whole future ahead of them. They ought to pursue their dreams with excitement, with passion, just as they always have, and as they likely always will. I certainly agree. It's good to be young. I was once full of vim and vigor. So were you, Prince Olivert. well, he never really lost a spark. Even His Highness and that fool Osborne were boys once. Indeed. I'm back from a patrol. Thank you, Sarah. It looks like everything will be finished by the end of the day. Instructor Beatrix, my apologies. I had no idea you were here. You really don't need all the formality, or the salute for that matter. You've accomplished more than enough since we first met to stand proudly on equal footing with me. But you saved my life. Kinda hard to trump that. And if it weren't for you, I wouldn't have the opportunity to join the guild either. Is it hard to believe it's been 10 years since then? My, how time flies. You're quite the popular figure on campus. Weren't you also part of Nyhard's Superior at one point? With all due apologies to Heinrich, perhaps I ought to put you forth as my replacement when I retire. I'm all for that. I couldn't possibly. Still, considering the direction this country seems to be headed, I'm worried about what will become of this academy in the next year. So am I. Have you heard anything from Major Nyhard, sir? Not thus far, unfortunately. He did state his intent to return in time for the festival, however. I see. I've been hearing some concerning reports from the guild and Crossbell recently. I don't doubt it. We're likely to be on the cusp of a significant change, whatever that change may turn out to be. But in spite of what the future may hold, our duty remains the same as it's always been. Yeah. Well said, Instructor Beatrix. I ask of you, Adios and Dreichels the Lionheart, grant these young people your protection and your courage, and guide them as they enjoy this festival, that no harm may come to them. At the time, we were so caught up in the festival preparations that no one had any way of knowing that behind the scenes, countless adults were looking out for us, helping ensure that we'd get to enjoy the fruit of our hard work.
Yeah, we did it! That was our best yet.
I feel like we were really giving everything we had with that one.
I need a rest.
The only question now is whether we can do that in front of a hall full of people.
Don't worry, we'll be fine. We prepared as much as we can. It's all in the goddess's hands now.
Maybe you're right.
But when you put it that way, it sounds like no matter how much work we put in, it all comes down to luck in the end.
There's a degree of luck, I would say, to a performance. It's not all, predictable.
If that's the case, we'll just have to coerce luck into staying on our side.
Nice work, guys. I think we're right where we want to be. You play like you did just now for the actual concert, and we'll be golden.
That's me.
Thanks for all your help, Crawl.
If you're satisfied, I think our audience will be too.
What time is it even?
Only 3 p.m. Wow, I thought it was evening already.
Well, no one could accuse us of not being focused enough.
I just want to go back to the dormitory and bury my face in my pillow.
Rest? Oh, no. No time for that now. See, the best concerts always have 2 aces in the hole. An unexpected surprise and an encore. Now that we've finally got the basics down, we can try pulling off something that'll pave our road to victory.
What?
Surprises? An encore?
What?
Please, tell me you're just kidding. You are, right?
Wait, we're not seriously doing that. I thought you were just joking.
Now, hold on just a minute.
You aren't seriously suggesting that we add another song, are you?
Ding ding! He can be taught! Don't worry your pretty little heads, though. As soon as you hear what I've got in mind, you'll be all in on this. I've got a nice, simple tune in mind that everyone's heard, and most people probably even know the lyrics. Anyway, we haven't got much time to prep, so how about we get right down to business?
You're a slave driver.
That was...
You killed her!
Hang in there, Emma.
I think Crow's more fired up about this than anyone else. Even me.
He's taking us on a ride one way or another, so we might as well just strap ourselves in.
That was intense. Same day, 9 o'clock. Where were those effects during the rest of the game? Like, we had those cool, zoom ins and the sound effects and all that. Saving them for the end of the game, are we now? Still hard at work, I see. Oh, hey, George. It sounds like you managed to finish all the difficult stuff, huh? Yep, it wasn't easy, though. But I think it'll be worth it in the end. This year's festival is shaping up to be even more fun than last year's. Really? You're worried about Angie, aren't you? Yeah, I'm sure she'll come through for us. But with what's happening in Crossville right now, and all the terrorist attacks in the last couple months, it sounds like this country's got some tough times ahead of it. I've started to think maybe she might not make it. Always a possibility, I guess. But you know what? Even knowing that, I don't feel worried. Thinking of how much fun we're gonna have the next few days, I just can't imagine Angie missing out a good party. Yeah, you're right. You really do. Really do what? Nah, never mind. Oh yeah, it looks like Class 7's still at it. I wonder if they're still practicing. I don't know. I looked in on them this afternoon and it seemed like they were basically done for the day. Still, they've got Crow as their producer. So, you know, there's always that little bit of worry in the back of my mind. Now that you mention it... Whoopsie! Looks like we're a little late. Marine? What happened to you guys? You look exhausted. I can't believe we made it through alive. It was like torture. I'm so tired. I'm gonna call Lammy. Don't you dare. Celine, grandmother, Emma, you can't just sleep out here. At least summon up the energy to get back to your bedroom first. Are you all okay? I'll finish up with the concert rehearsal then? Just about. We were cutting it pretty close though. Now let's see is how it all goes over in front of an audience. I'm sure we'll be fine. A wind of blessing will blow on us. You look like you rehearsed so you dropped. Literally. You all should feel proud. I've seen how hard you've worked. That's great to hear. I can't wait to see you guys play live. I've got a feeling you're set to impress. Oh. Wow. Looks like they've got all the decorations put up now. You can really feel the excitement in the air. Looks like it's going to be even livelier than last year. That's fine by me. George and Toa, thank you both so much for all the work you've put into helping the festival go forward. Same to you, man. You guys have been the pedal to the metal all the way, especially these last couple of days. I'm ready to have some fun tomorrow. Make sure to let loose. You've earned it. Whoa, don't tell me your 6-time field study champs got your butts kicked by a little practice. Come on, where's all that useful energy? You've got another year before you're an old man like me. This is mostly your fault, you know. Hey now, I just don't want you guys to come crying me later because I didn't push you to go all out. Though to be fair, I was just gonna leave things as they are if I didn't think you'd all be able to keep up. But hey, you did! Just like I knew you would. Crow, thanks. It's all a little early to be thanking me just yet. You've actually got to pull it off on the big day. Who are you looking... I'm not going to question it. Listen up, Uses. The success or failure on the guy's parts depends entirely on us. So don't even think about screwing this up. You're the last person who should be reminding me of that. While we're exchanging advice, trying to get overzealous on stage, we don't want you to squander all our hard work. I know perfectly what I should and shouldn't be doing on stage. These two never change, do they? But at least they're arguing in sync. The concert should be a breeze if they can keep this up. Pretty rough day today, huh? Hard to believe our concert's only 2 days away now. We've been rehearsing like crazy, right, up to the start of the festival, so I'm not too surprised. But thanks to that, I'm pretty sure performance will measure up to certain someone's sky-high expectations. I have no idea who you might be referring to. But honestly, I've been putting in crazy amounts of practice myself. With all our work, there's no way our performance could be subpar. Toma's planning on coming for a visit on the day of the concert. Your sister's coming too, isn't she? Yeah, she got in touch a while back and told me she'd be there, rain or shine. With family in the audience, we have that much extra pressure to impress. Ain't that the truth? We've got to step up. We gotta step it up and be the cool big brothers this time. You said it. Family coming to concerts was always a really weird thing for me. Like, there was a time where I would try to invite them to every single concert, and like I would ask my parents like, hey, could you be here at every single concert? And it'd be really, really cool and stuff like that. Then came to a point where I just stopped inviting them. Like, I seriously didn't, especially in uni, I didn't invite them as much to pretty much any of my concerts until the very end. I wonder why I did that, actually, now that I think about it. It's not like I was embarrassed or, you know, pressured or anything like that, but I just kind of stopped asking them. I'm pleased to have been able to even been slightly of assistance. I have every intention of being there for the concert, so I wish you all luck. Thank you. So, how does it feel having all your festival preparations finally finished? I bet you're looking forward to tomorrow. I really am. I'm really curious to see what all the other classes have put together too. Well, having fun is what school festivals are all about, so I hope you have a great time. You earned it. I'm really looking forward to seeing your concert too. We'll do our best to make sure it's one for the school history books. I'm actually kind of tired. Partnering up with Milliam's hard work. She has a habit of just doing things. I don't like it. You do make a good match for her, though. By the way, good job today. Make sure you sleep in your room, alright? Roger. What did I just say? Room! I was pooped after practice, but then I saw the decorations got all excited again. I don't know if I'll be able to sleep tonight. Same here. Make sure you have a ton of fun tomorrow. That'll be the best way to get ready for our concert. You've got a pretty big important part too, so we'll need you at your full power. No problem. Finding fun is what I do. What you thinking about? Elisa? Reen? How long have you been there? Not long, maybe a minute or two. You seemed awfully focused on your vocal exercises there. Yeah, I was. I know I'm only doing backup vocals, but the others are working so hard for this that I want to support them as best as I can. I don't blame you, especially now that we've decided to go through with that surprise, too. We've already done everything we can to prepare. It all comes down to how we perform when we're in front of the crowd. Right now, all we can do is rest up and hope our hard work pays off tomorrow. I know it will. Oh, you're just... I still can't believe they picked me to sing one of the songs. Why me, of all people? Surely it must have been a better choice, right? I don't know about that. Honestly, I think Crow's decision was spot on. You do? I guess it's too late to be complaining. It's time to resign myself to the inevitable and sing my heart out. If you guys really think I'm the best choice, I want to live up to that faith you all have in me. Don't sweat it. I know you do great. Festival's finally here. My club doesn't need me to assist with our preparations, so I'm free to focus on the concert instead. My plan for tomorrow is to visit everyone while patrolling the academy. Well, we've got nothing to fear if you're on patrol duty. Instructor Sarah's supposed to take care of that, though, so you should just take it easy and have a good time. I will if you will. Alright. Let us get some rest and we can enjoy a fun, fantastical day at the, festival tomorrow. Same day, 10 o'clock.
Oh, I'm beat. My brain's awake, but my body is exhausted. I guess at least a good night's rest will take care of the fatigue. At this point, all I can do is just pour everything I've got into the concert. Wasn't there a music program that runs around this time? I could use something to wind down. I don't feel like reading, and there's not much else going on this late on a Friday night. Guess I'll just relax till bedtime. I know I'll be showing Elise around on the second day of the festival, so the only day I'll be roaming around on my own is tomorrow. If I get the chance, maybe I should meet up with some of the others to see what all of the other classes are doing. Huh?
Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Wait, we're already live?
Hey, isn't that Misty?
Excuse me? We interrupt your regularly scheduled broadcast to bring you this special news bulletin. This afternoon, Crossbell State issued a Declaration of Independence.
Whoa.
This declaration was issued by the state government based on a recent referendum and carries no legal authority whatsoever. The Imperial government has issued an official statement that they refuse to accept the declaration as valid. And the president of the Calvard Republic, which also claims authority over the state, has made a similar statement. In spite of this, Crossbell's Mayor Croix has declared that the country will act as an independent state going forward, as well as announced the establishment of the Crossbell Defense Force, raising tensions both at home and abroad.
Whoa.
Final chapter. Put to the test. Reen cares about his sister.
Students and visitors, thank you very much for your patience. Without further ado, I hereby declare the 127th Thor's Military Academy Festival open. Enjoy yourselves today and have a wonderful time.
Anyway, her big moment isn't until tomorrow afternoon, so the best thing we can do today is simply just enjoy the festivities and try not to think about the concert. I've been trying not to. I'm sorry. Well, I'm sure some of us have club obligations to attend to today, so perhaps we should each just do our own thing. It'll be a good idea to meet in the auditorium at the end of the day to check all our equipment for tomorrow. Yeah, I need to find out when our orbital instruments are going to be taken in. And only do a little bit of tuning at the very least. That sounds fine. The musician has to keep her instrument in top condition, just like a warrior does her weapon. I'm surprised everyone's so calm. Especially considering the big news from Crossbell yesterday. Their Declaration of Independence? It's certainly grounds for concern, but at this point I don't think the reality of it has sunk in for me yet. Honestly, I can't see the new Crossbell Defense Force as much of a force to be reckoned with either. I say let them talk. Talk is cheap after all. Pride and independence are things one acquires through hard work. And a verbal declaration holds little weight on its own, especially if they end up regaining it on soon after. That's certainly true. Crossbell will still be there in 2 days, but right now we've got a festival to focus on. We've got people here from all over the country, and we owe it to them to show them a good time. With all the uncertainty in the world lately, it's all the more reason to try and help the people forget their troubles. Especially considering since our families will be coming to visit tomorrow. You just had to remind me of that. I don't think we're any exception. We should all take this chance to kick back and have a good time. We've earned it. As a reserve member for the Student Council and patrol the Academy Downs. You really don't want to help us out today, you know. This is your first Academy Festival. You should be out there having fun with your friends. Oh, don't worry. I fully intend enjoying myself. But that doesn't mean I can help out in my free time, though. You're not exactly convincing me. I know, here, take these. Some kind of special tickets? These are the tickets the Student Council is issuing to all our visitors. You spend them to visit the festival's attractions. Some places might even give special perks to the ticket holders. And you're going to use them all by the end of the day. That's a mandate from the president. What? Well, it sounds like if I don't order you to have fun, you'll just work yourself through the entire festival. Besides, it's the first time trying the whole admission ticket system, so I'd like to know how well it's working. One ticket is good for 2 people, so try a bunch of different activities and see what they'll get you, okay? Sure thing. There's no debating with her once she's made up her mind, is there? Thanks, Toa. You're welcome, and remember, have fun out there! You can invite your classmates and some other friendly faces from the school to enjoy the festival's many attractions with you. Visiting the attraction will use up 1 festival ticket. After you used up all 6, the main story will advance. I have a band on my arm, look at that. Hell yeah. All right. So there are a bunch of things we can do. First and foremost, let's go to the library. We got a recipe for filling hot pot. Right. There are some people that we can talk to as part of our festival task. The first thing we need to do is talk to this couple. Pardon me, could I ask you a question? Of course, what do you need? We're looking for our daughter's class, you see. She's part of class 3 and she said their attraction was... Oh dear, I seem to have forgotten. You said class 3, right? In that case, you're looking for... Gates of Avalon. You're looking for Gate of Avalon. You'll find it on the second floor of the main building. Oh, thank you so much for your help. Let's go, dear. It'll be fun to see her in her element. Have a good time. Next, we need to go to the rooftop. And there should be a person here that we can talk to. Father and daughter near the school rooftop. Yep, they'd be these two. Haha, Mishy, where's my Mishy? Come on now, don't cry. Oh man, I can't even go search for it when she's like this. I couldn't help it over here. Is something the matter? Oh, you're one of the students here, aren't you? We won a plush as a prize earlier, but she seems to have dropped it somewhere. Mishy's not an it, he's a cat. Mishy was my friend too. I can't argue with that. How about I look for it? Really? Oh, that would be a huge help. She just lost it too, so it's probably still in this building somewhere. Please, find it for her, for my sake. No problem, I'll be back soon. This is in the northwest area. Oh my god. Can't just turbo your way throughout the entire building. This belongs to that girl who's crying up on the roof? Guess we'll just have to bring it to her and find out. I believe I found your friend, and he's missed you. Mishy! Yay, thank you so much! You're welcome, just make sure you don't lose him this time, deal? Yeah! Thanks for that. I was worried she was going to cry out through the rest of the festival. You really saved me. No problem. All in a day's work. Enjoy the festival! Okay, so... now we can start doing some stuff. One thing we're going to do for sure, as I'm sure everyone in this playthrough has wanted to see, is we're going to play Gate of Avalon. Welcome to Class 3's Gate of Avalon. Here you can immerse yourself within the walls of a great castle from days gone by and play Blade in style. Players who work their way up the ranks and defeat the Blade Master will be rewarded a fabulous prize. Who should I invite? Who should I invite for this? Again, it doesn't really matter, does it? Who I invite, huh? I guess it doesn't really matter. So I will pick... I'll pick Fee. Let's see if Fee's up for it. I hope that's all I needed. Let me just do a quickie checky of the guide here so I know if I did this correctly. Doesn't say entirely. Oh, okay, I see. Got it. I get it now. Okay, I should have brought in Elisa, but so long as I spend 2 tickets on them later, I will be able to do the final bonding event with them. I guess they put a lot of work into it. We're supposed to be able to challenge the so-called Blade Master here, aren't we? I can't see him here. Looks like they fit that title. They're probably not here right now. We could play a while we wait for them. Sure, why not? Okay, let's go. Ready, Reen? As I'll ever be.
Let the battle begin. We draw here, right? I'm first. Take this.
Yep.
Take this.
Yep.
Mirror.
Hey, Marv. I haven't seen you in a while, but it's funny to see you show up right as the card game starts again, and we bolt not once, but twice. Not once, but twice.
Crap. Mirror.
I hate you.
Ouch. Mirror.
Really?
Looks like I win.
Damn it! Wait. If I bolted, it would return her down to... Oh yeah, I would have lost. Ooh, how'd they go? I hope they went well. Ah, well done, Fee. I'm gonna win the next one. I'm terribly sorry to intrude your fun. Good day to you both. Sharon, what are you doing here? What indeed? Oh, I get it. Your intuition is impressive, Lady Fee. You may know me as a mild-mannered dormitory caretaker, but for the duration of this festival, Master Crow has appointed me to the Blade Master. Are you kidding me? You know how not confident I am in winning this? Why am I the only one challenging her again? I don't stand a chance. Rah, rah, rah. Bear in mind that I have no intention of holding back against you. I wouldn't be much of a Blade Master if I did. Are you prepared, Master Reen? Doesn't seem like I have much of a choice. Let's get started. Very well.
Well, shall we begin?
This is the most important Blade game of my entire life here.
Please draw a card. After you, Master Reen. Well
Okay,
then,
well she didn't bolt.
we have to draw again.
I have 3 mirrors.
Looks like I go first. I'm using
She
a
did
ball.
bolt.
Well then, we have to draw again.
I'm gonna lose this now.
After you, Master
I'm
Reen.
gonna absolutely lose this.
Oh my, I should have been more careful. I'm using a ball.
If I mirror, I get 3, which will give me 12, but she has 4 more cards. Otherwise I could use 6 here. No, I need to keep that.
Oh my, I should have been more careful.
Okay!
I'm using a ball. Oh my, I should have been more careful. Now then, how will you react to this?
No!
That was a wonderful match.
God damn it. It seems that's that. You played very well, Master Reen. I thought I stood a chance there too. If you win, you actually get a relief card, which I'm not exactly sure what that is. Given who you're up against, you did pretty well. Now I'm curious about your background, though. Being good at maid stuff is one thing, but why exactly are you a blade expert? Oh, I'm sorry to say that I'm far from mysterious. I don't have any deep, dark secrets. I'm merely a humble maid serving the Rhineford family, and yourselves, of course. If you stop and think about it, being able to play card games like this is a part of my job description. Wait, that makes 0 sense. Playing card games has absolutely nothing to do with being a maid. In fact, I don't think you're the only maid. I think you're the only maid on the continent who could play that well. She won't give us a straight answer. Thanks, that was pretty fun. See ya. Yeah, see you later. Alright, so I have 5 tickets left. So long as I use 2 on Elisa, then we're good to go. So, next place I want to go to is the gymnasium to play some Mishy Panic. I like how they chose this song to get a super range version, you know? Let's see if Elisa's up for it. So I just smack every target I see with this thing, right? And that's about the size of it. Try to rack up as many points as you can. Beat the target score and you'll wind up winning a Mishy plushie. Last time I was on Crossbell, Mishy didn't even exist. He's some sort of mascot, right? I have no idea. If I win, though, the prize is yours? The prize is yours. Really? Well, maybe I should start getting my hopes up. Get ready, then. Start smashing. Anything special? If you see Evil Mishy, smack him for points. Don't smack anyone else, though, otherwise you'll lose points. Hit Evil Mishy and only Evil Mishy until you get a high score. Oh god! No! These holes are so big, it's so hard to maneuver around them. Yes! Alright! You're not half bad! Lisa took her turn, the two's time, and Mishy Panic drew to a close. Oh, Lisa, this is for you. God, my voice acting here is so terrible. It's so awkward. Oh, it's even softer than I thought it'd be. You did well, Reen. I'm impressed. Thanks. I hate to devalue something I won for you, but this isn't the best looking prize I've ever seen. Well, he doesn't exactly fit my personal definition of cute. But that hasn't stopped him from getting really popular. Maybe Reinberg could use him in some sort of sales campaign. I don't think that'd work out. I was just joking anyway. Either way, thank you, Reen. I'll be sure to take good care of this ugly weirdo. See you later. See ya. Ah, crap. I need to do them then, didn't I? Hang on. I think I'm still okay. I think I'm still okay. Yeah, I'm still okay. It's noon now. So now you can visit the Black Cat at the library. Yusuf Zamaka has been buying me a bunch of food. They're so nice. This is pretty good too. Too bad Gramps and Lecter are missing out on all this good stuff. If you left your purse at the dorms, why don't you go fetch it and bless us with some precious moments of silence? Seriously, why are we supposed to treat you? Because hanging out with me is priceless, silly. Oh, they're handing out fortune slip thingies over there. Let's go get some. For the love of God, I'll give you anything you want. Just stop dragging me around. Oh, man. Yeah, I think I'm still good. This guide has awkwardly written it, but I think I get how it's supposed to be. Monsieur Cat. That Dan Humph. Alright. Ah, God. See, in Tokyo's... It's weird, actually. Tokyo's Xanadu had the exact same minigame with the whole whack-a-mole thing, but it was a lot better and easier to move around the holes on that with that one. So it was a lot easier to do. Imperial meat, huh? I can't believe this. Why now? Hey, you. Good timing. I'm almost out of ingredients here because everyone just can't get enough of my grub. Can you do me a favor and go get some? Sure, I'll see what I can do, but would that tip the scales in your sales competition with Hugo? I ain't bother. Hugo's fine with it. I can't dish the stall to run the stops at the busiest time of day though. Please, mate, I need 10 packs of Coast Rock Salt quick. Got it, I'll go find some. Here's your salt. In the CS minigame, they use the same movement as the field. Yeah, that did not help a whole lot. It's weird because I think, well, Tokyo's Xanadu being an older game, I thought this game would have a little bit of better movement, but because that one is a bit more of an action-oriented focus, the movement in just walking around, is definitely much more tighter. Probably because, an action-oriented game, you need that sort of tightness. You don't really need that in a turn-based game. Cheers! Now I can give that wee Hugo a brass neck. Can you believe that wee Bam? He's the same age as me, but he's the head of a sales department of some massive corporation. How cheeky is that? Ah, sorry, mate. Shouldn't be shouting about you about that. You did me a big favor there, so here, take this. Thanks for these. No bother. And cheers for helping out. Good luck with your patrolling. Bye. Mother and son at the Academy Field entrance. Why were they just staring at a tree? So he lost his balloon. Yes, he accidentally let go of it. It's no bother to get another one though. We'll just have to let this one be. I want that one. I'm not gonna be able to reach that on my own. But I should be able to if I can borrow a ladder from the janitor. I'll be right back. Just stay right here, okay? You mean it? I'm so sorry about all the trouble. No trouble at all. I'll be back with the ladder before you know it. By the power of Turbo! Conference room, door, principal's office, faculty lounge, infirmary. This damn thing's getting in the way. A 2-1. Oh, you are looking cute. 2-5. Courtyard. Custodian's room. Oh, hey there. Did something happen? A child let go of his balloon and got stuck in a tree. Is it possible I could borrow a stepladder to get it for him? I see. Sounds like I'm really the only one with eventual patrols. Help yourself to the stepladder. It's right over there. Thanks. Alright, commencing operation balloon recovery. A few minutes later. Oh my god, Esto. You and your puns. There we go. Hooray, my balloon! Thanks! Thank you so much for doing this. You're very welcome. Feel free to ask if you need anything else. Okay, now we can do more festival stuff. So let's go do more festival stuff. While we're here, we can do the Stallion game. Who do I even talk to? Look at this place. Welcome to Super Stallion. Not only can you take your first horse ride here, but you can try your luck in a thrilling time attack. Perhaps you'll set a time so incredible that it impresses even me. Who should I invite? I feel like I should invite Eustace for this one. So I'm actually going to cancel. I want to get Elisa's stuff done first, but I would like to invite Eustace for that one because he's the horse guy. So while I'm here... Oh, what's going on with you two? Stella Garden or the Miyabi Tea House? Please come by to Class 4's Eastern Tea House, Miyabi. How is it Eastern if we're already in... Yeah, you know what? I'm not going to question it. Surround yourself in an exotic Eastern atmosphere as you try a delicious tea and balance it out with our sweets. Please, come in and relax for a while. I like how Japan makes Eastern-style things given that they're the most Eastern thing to have existed. Not that the Western side of the world has anything that much more entertaining, but... After meeting up, these on the ticket. Wow, so this is Eastern architecture. I can't say for sure, but it seems like they put a lot of effort into an accurate recreation. This place feels like relaxing already. The ambiance in here is so nice that the green tea and sweets are almost secondary. Why don't we find a spot to sit down? It's Eastern by Arabonia standards. That is true, we are in Arabonia, not Japan. This is a very flavorful green tea. Oh, hell yeah! Green tea. I think the sweets bring out its bitterness very nicely. Agreed. What a perfect spot to unwind. There's something I don't think something I don't think my mother has ever done. I wish she'd give it a try sometime. It does seem like she's always busy. Maybe we should try and invite her to a place like this sometime. Are you kidding me? Inviting grandfather would be one thing, but mother? Not happening. I didn't mean right now or anything. Things might still be a bit too rocky. But you want her to take a break from all the work she's doing, right? I'm sure you'll have a chance to treat her to a break someday. You're her daughter, after all. Green, I suppose you're right. I just have to hope a little rest won't kill her. I hate to butt in when you lovebirds are chirping, but it's fortune-telling time. Aw, yes! And we got the twins. What my sister's trying to say is, we're sorry to intrude on a conversation, but would you like to draw a fortune? Draw a fortune? Isn't that... If you're about to say, part of Eastern culture, you nailed it. You pray to the goddess and she tells you your fortune. It's special bonus service we're offering to those who use your precious tickets to come in here. Oh, that sounds like fun. It sure does. Okay, let's give it a try. Now then, please choose what kind of fortune you would like to draw. My fortunes are luck-related, hinting at things in the future has in store. And mine are about relationships, thinking about who's going to set off your fireworks, or rawr. Which type of fortune should I draw? Really? You're going to go with that one? Can you blame me? I'm curious. Aren't you? Well, maybe a little. Fine, I'll get one of those too, alright? Good choice, draw away. Green and Lisa both drew a relationship fortune. Let's see here. The one with whom you can spend your life is closer than you think. Pay attention to the feelings of those around you. Mine says, you already have a partner in mind. The more misunderstandings and arguments you overcome together, the brighter the flames of love will burn. What's this supposed to mean? I don't know, but I'd say we both got pretty good results. You already have a partner in mind, huh? Who's the lucky guy? How should I know? The fortune said it, not me. Even so, it seems like there's only one guy it could be. Apparently my soulmate is someone close to me. How hilarious would it be if it was someone from our class? Why am I getting so worked up over a guy this dense? Pay attention to the feelings of those right around you is right. Huh? Did you say something? Nope, you must be hearing things. Anyway, these things are hardly worth paying any attention to. Neither of us know what we want out of our lives, so how could some little scrap of paper? The sooner we forget about them, the happier we will be. Got it? Right. What's she getting so flustered about? Despite the mixed results, they tied their fortunes with all the others at the side of the room. And after offering a prayer for good fortune together, they left the classroom. Fortunes aside, that was really relaxing. The green tea was delicious too. Thank you for inviting me. See you on the festival. Welcome back, Chip. You missed a green tea date. Okay, now we'll go. It's you! I was curious about what all the hubbub was about, and now I can see everyone is enjoying this delightful festival. It's been some time since I was last able to have fun in the presence of others. Unfortunately, I don't have a single mirror on me, but I have faith in my bartering technique. Oh, Annabelle. Never change. Never change. I really hope you come back in the future games. You're like the Anton of the Cold Steel series, and I enjoy you so much. Alright, let's go horse riding. Now we'll invite Eustace. I might still invite Lisa for another one. Probably for the Stella Garten. I'm kind of amazed your club was able to set up a real race course like this on the Academy field. It was no easy task, but even with all the other clubs assisting us. This event is a time attack that takes you through a specially prepared race course. Your mission is to complete a specified number of laps as quickly as possible, avoiding obstacles all the while. Beat the target time, you'll find yourself the proud owner of a fabulous prize. Now then, which of you will only take this exciting challenge? Would you mind if I rode, Lambert? I like to surpass the time I set during our practice runs. Eustace, I've been waiting for you to say those words all day. There's no need to even ask. Ride until your heart is full and spirit satisfied. Do you have any objections? None at all. Gives you a chance to show me what you got. That I shall. If you will, please make your way over to the starting line. On your mark, get set, go! Pick up flags for time bonuses. Be careful that as bumping into hurls will lead to penalties. Okay, there's no jump, you just go. Ow! You fuck.
I'll handle this. A matter of course.
Bravo! Splendid! Simply splendid! You managed to beat the target time! Although, how could you not have? You're Eustace Alborea! Thank you, but this is nothing compared to what you're capable of. No need to be so modest, that was really something. And what marvelous performance. Only one whose mind has become one of that with the horses could manage such a feat. It is my honor to what an epic gamer. I can't imagine it's meant to be that difficult of a minigame, is it? My thanks. Now that you've galloped around the course, you may wish to make your way to the trial at Corner Town Wide. Whether racing or relaxing, I want you both to experience how delightful the world of horse racing can be. Horse riding, I mean. Oh no! Thank you for thinking to invite me. I doubt I would have thought to participate in my own club's attraction otherwise. No problem. Well, I'll be off. I'm sure I'll see you around the festival. Yeah, see you later. In true Esto fashion, I just wasn't paying attention. Alright. We have one more thing that we can do. And that is this one. Welcome to Class 2's Stella Garden. If you ever want to walk through a beautiful garden underneath a blanket of stars, here's the place to do so. Specifically designed for pairs, so make sure you choose a special someone before you come inside. Even though it's 3 times, I will do Elisa just for the fuck of it. For the heck of it, I mean. I don't need to swear. But Elisa's probably just like, this man has called me out 3 times today. Oh, wow. Can't believe they were able to make a garden this pretty indoors. Yeah, Stella Garden is such an audacious name, but this attraction earns every letter of it. I suppose I shouldn't have expected anything less from Class 2, though. I can hardly believe the way they've made the ceiling look like the night sky. But it gets even more beautiful if you activate the device farther in. What do you say we go do that? Sounds great. Look how close they put us together. Wasn't they say, like, after 3 dates, you know, if you know, after 3 dates, it's okay to ask them out? Well, you say you look better than here. Hold our hand? You guys got a lot of work to do if you're not even that far yet. I like how the mini-map is also just completely grayed out. Stop spoiling Cold Steel 3. As if anyone is really surprised that that would happen at least sometime in the future. I don't mind. That's a spoiler I don't really mind for. As long as it's not anything major story-wise, I'm not, you know. Those minor things are okay. This looks like the end. Do you think that's the device you mentioned? Looks like it. Let's switch it on and see what happens. Okay, here goes. Ooh. It's beautiful. Yeah, this is more stunning than I ever would have expected it to be. The sky here really is spectacular. You could almost mistake it for the real thing. Oh, I see. It actually reminds me of that night in Nord. You're right. The sky that night was incredible. And it was just the two of us. It was. Or it seemed that way until we realized all the others were listening in. That was embarrassing. Right? I kind of try to forget that part. Still, at least there's nobody to interrupt us today. Yeah. I feel like we're able to talk for hours back in Nord. I liked getting the chance to hear all about your family, though. You know, talking to you that day made me remember one of my fondest childhood memories. Back when Father was still alive, he barely ever took time off his work. But on one of his days off, he took Mother, Grandfather, and me on a family trip. We had so much fun together. I can see why that's so precious to you. Yeah. No matter what happens, I can always think back on that day and make myself a little happier. But I don't just want to dwell on the past. There's a lot of memories I want to make. Our classmates, and with you. Elisa. Whoa, hold on. Don't start reading into that, okay? That was a slip of the tongue. I mean, I want you to know you were included in classmates, right? That's who I want to make memories with, so I know. Our class has been through a lot, both good and bad. But every memory we've made together is precious to me, too. And as long as our class sticks together, I'm sure our collection of memories will get even bigger. That was the gist of what you were getting at, right? Yeah! After relaxing together for a while longer, the two of them made their way to the exit and left the classroom. That was really beautiful. It was great to be able to sit and talk with each other, too. Well, I have things to do. Bye-bye. See ya. We're gonna hit like 10,000 XP. It's getting pretty late. I've got one ticket left. I better use it wisely. Okay, it's evening time. We have a couple things we can do. We need to go to the second floor of this building. And we can talk to Butler Selstein. Where you at, buddy? There you are. Oh, Patrick, how you doing, friend? Master Patrick, my recommendation taking rest of the investment to you guys desire. Class 1 and Class 7 are both putting up performance tomorrow. I advise using this evening to rest your body and mind. I suggest relaxing with a good book. As so happens, I just finished this one on my own. If you're in need of reading it material, you are welcome to it. Nice, we got the last thing of Red Moon Rose. Since we're getting near the end, though, I really do have to start thinking about how I'm going to do the whole readings of the books. I'm still kind of on the fence on how to do that, but I do recommend staying posted for that. It'll be quite good. I'm really going to get all the recipes but one, huh? I really should have gotten the gelato recipe from before. Let's... Yeah, but actually, hang on. We can go to the EC room. Hang on now. Do not worry just yet. I tried to get Lammy to help me with kneading the dough, but the bowl kind of exploded. What was that giant thing? Her skill is incredible. Kosho. What? Could maybe read the book after you finish the game? But the book readings are definitely going to be after the game. I'm just thinking about how I want to do it. I have a couple of ideas though. You can also go to the old schoolhouse and click whatever recipes that you're missing. Alright. Text-to-speech bot, obviously. Oh, okay, so you need to actually cook them. Well, I'm not gonna get that then. While I'm here. Excuse me, mind if I ask what you're doing here? Not at all. I'm waiting for my daughter and younger brother. We agreed to meet in front of the main building, but they're running very late. I bet they've gone lost somewhere. Both of them can be pretty careless. This is actually the old schoolhouse, not the main building. You know, she looks familiar. Oh, right, she's related to Instructor Makarov, isn't she? I met her back in Ruhr. He gave me a compass and told me to find my way directly north from the station. But before I knew it, I was lost in the middle of the woods. Getting out there was no small feat, I tell you. See, this is why I can't trust a word he says. Imagine leading your own sister into the wilderness like this. This conversation is going nowhere. Well, would you like me to call for Instructor Makarov? Oh, would you do that for me? Please do. He's always getting lost and showing up late. Hopefully you can find him and set him on the right path. Please wait a moment, and this part is very important. Do not, under any circumstances, move from the spot. The old schoolhouses can be dangerous too. So please don't try to go inside while you're here. Just lock the door. Lock the door, man. You made it all the way over here, huh? Ah, I see how it is. Oh, it's the Student Union building. Shit. Oh, hey, dudes, what's up? Excuse me, Instructor, could I have a moment? Huh? Something wrong? Funny that you should ask. Sorry, Mary, I've really got to deal with this right now. Of course. Is there a problem? You could say that. Figured she wouldn't show when there was no sign of her this afternoon. Really didn't think she'd pop up this evening. Ugh, how long has she been wandering around? Maybe I should leave her be and pretend you never said anything. I feel like that would just make the problem worse. Probably. Guess I'll get this over with then. Thanks for the heads up. Sorry she got you mixed up in all this. It was no problem. Just trying to keep her waiting too long. Just I'm the late one. Anyway, where's your husband? I asked you to bring him along. Wait, you didn't lose him on the way here, did you? Work came up and he couldn't make it. And you should stop acting like a child. How is this any of my fault? All right. That's the end of that. Now we can use our final ticket. And as it stands, since I only have one ticket left, chat members, you get to be the deciding pick. What shall my last activity be? Should it be the horse racing? Blade of Avalon again? Mishy Panic? A stroll through the flowers again? Or garden tea time again? Whichever makes you happy. Whatever makes... I'm leaving the choice all up into your hands. Fishing? Fishing is not one of the festival things, although we have done a lot of fishing in this game. So we have the green tea date, we have the flower walking, we have the whack-a-mole, we have card game, and we have, what's it call it? The horse riding thing. While I'm here. Avalon Garden with Crow, or the Starry Sky thing with Toa. Ooh. Ooh. You know, I do like that second one there, actually. That second one seems like it'd be a lot of fun. Let's do it. Or Sarah. I could also do Sarah. That would be pretty funny. Toa has more lore. Okay. Totally on accident that I clicked that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I double tapped the up button. Well, we're here now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That was totally on accident. I'm actually being genuinely sorry. I can't believe that happened. I hit up twice. Ah. Whoa. Maybe I can find YouTube videos and we can all watch it post game and see all the different events and stuff like that. So this is the Stella Garden, huh? You'll earn A for a student project. This is even half of it. They set something up even nicer farther in. Think we should head in deeper? Alrighty, let's get moving. I was most likely going to do so anyway, but I mean, if there's a desire to do so, I can at least, like, you know, have a stream where we just do all of the optional stuff, like watch all the bonding events, watch all these events and stuff like that. If that is something people would like to see being done on stream. If not, I'll just do them offline. Probably Esta, we can have like a voice chat party and watch them all. But we shall see. Looks like we're out of road. In that case, it's time to switch this thing on. Wow, this is something else. I'm more impressed every time I see it. At least it's implied that this is because he's been here more often. I'm kind of impressed how much they put into making a realistic starry sky. Almost makes you want to crack open a few beers and start stargazing. All roads lead to alcohol for you, don't they? I hate to say it, but you're kind of killing the ambiance. And just what kind of ambiance am I killing here? Just what did you think would happen when you got a beautiful young woman like me into a place like this? Nothing in particular. Besides, it's not like anything could happen with all these other people around. Oh? Well, perhaps we should take this somewhere a little more private. You're just trying to mess with me now, aren't you? You got me. But I can't help it. You gotta stop being so fun to tease. Sure, blame the victim. The only time you ever even border acting mature is when faking someone out. I mean, the only time. I'm so mature and reliable. I'm reliably mature. Right. You're the kind of woman who's mature enough to shove all her work on other students like me and Toa. And you are reliable. We can rely on you to spend those days off drinking until you're 3 sheets to the wind. It makes sense that the vice principal is always going berserk on you. If all of that weren't so true, I'd almost be offended. Still, even though it doesn't seem that way, I've always got your back. We know. How could we not? You're always there to lend us a hand when it really counts. That's why Toa and I are always putting up with your unreasonable demands. We know you care for us, and we feel the same. You set me up for that, didn't you? When did this happen? I'm the one who's supposed to tease you, not the other way around. Now we're even. 4K Rickroll? It does exist, actually. Someone upscaled it. 4K 60 frames. You're more sadistic than I thought you were. Jeez, how'd I wind up with such a troublemaker in my class? I learned it from the best. I can live with that. Sarah is one of my favorite characters in this game so far, so... Oh man. That was nicer than I expected. They really brought their A game with their decorations. Thanks for inviting me. It was good to have a little one-on-one time with you. Catch you later. Sounds good.
The first day of the Academy Festival is nearly over. Thank you for coming today, everyone. I hope you'll join us for our second day of festivities. And for all of you prepping tonight for tomorrow's attractions, good luck. And try to...
Whoops. So that's day 1 over already. That went by really quickly. I should go meet up with everyone. It's the day drew to a close. Class 7 gather in the auditorium to give their instruments and costumes one final check. After they were satisfied everything was ready for the big show, they returned to the dormitory together. Honestly, given the pace, I'm probably 1 stream away from finishing this entire game. Ah, that was so much fun. I wish we could have a festival every week. That might make things a bit too lively around here, but it'd be better than classes and homework. Personally, I was surprised by the variety of different attractions. There was so much to take in. Yeah, the other classes really have really put together some impressive events. We're going to make extra sure we measure up with our concert. Indeed, nothing less than our best will cut it tomorrow. The time has come. Huh? What's wrong, Reen? You look startled. Nothing, I think. But I could swear I heard someone calling me just now. Must have been my imagination. Hmm? Oh, did you blow all those free tickets cuddling with the cuties in the Stella Garden? Maybe one of them's all spin, chasing after you like, Reen, baby, here's my number. Call me anytime, day or night. Yeah, I didn't think that was it. Anyway, what do you think about one last meeting after dinner tonight? I'd like to discuss the details of our third song a little more. Sounds sensible enough to me. Okay, let's roll. This is where the fun begins? Oh, yo.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, so close. I will put one more save here, just in case. I hope I am. Yeah, the final song fits in perfectly. I'll bet it'd be quite a surprise for our audience too. See, what did I tell you? Well, one doesn't typically attend a concert just expecting a deception. They'll never see it coming. I see no harm in a little unpredictability. After all, the festival planning, I think people will appreciate something that wasn't part of the program. Now they've got that settled, it all comes to how much we can pump up the crowd. Well, we've done just about everything we can do. We'll just have to play our hearts out and let fate decide the rest. This is gonna be so much fun! Huh? Is something wrong, Emma? You don't look so hot. You're not starting to feel sick, are you? No, I'm feeling fine. I was just thinking about the latest news I heard about Crossbell. Oh yeah, there's that rumor going around. Don't worry about it, Esto. Do not worry. Apparently they've frozen access to their foreign accounts. On top of that, you got the bank CEO, Dieter Croy, serving as one of Crossbell's 2 heads of state. He won the mayoral election a few months ago, but even in political office, he stayed on as head of the IBC. I actually met him in person once. Wow, really? Yeah, not on my own though. I was with my mother. The IBC is a long-standing business partner of the Reinford Company. They acted as an intermediary for the Orbital Network and Arcus projects, actually, but he never seemed like the kind of person to do anything this extreme. If the IBC really has frozen the bank's international assets, it's going to cause chaos across the entire continent, not just in Erebonia. Could lead to a depression. A pretty big one, too. Some of my family's assets have been hit by the IBC's freeze as well. I just don't get it. If they push their luck too hard with the Empire Republic, there won't be a Crossbell stay for much longer. So either they're doing all this accepting that could happen, or they've got something else in mind. With all this going on, are your families really going to be able to make it tomorrow? Got a lot of VIP parents in this class who are supposed to show up, right? That's true. It might be rather difficult for them to make it. Given he's on the board of directors, I was expecting my dad to at least make an appearance, even if he couldn't stay. Yeah, I don't think my sister will have any trouble making it, but I'm not so sure about my dad now. Same situation here. My grandfather should be able to make it no problem, but my mother... my only family member who will be visiting is my younger brother. Yeah, only my sister will be coming here, so there's nothing to worry about there. Eustace and Laura, you've both got family coming too, right? Right, but considering my father's current position, whether or not he makes it depends on more or less on chance and circumstance. I can't really hazard a guess as to whether my brother will be able to make it. Ordinarily, he has a reasonable degree of freedom, but with all that's been going on, he's been quite a busy man. You can save yourself some chronic hand-wringing. I've just been informed that all of them will be able to make it. Instructor? Is that true? Sure is. They all called the Academy about it earlier today, in fact. The situation in Crossbell isn't so dire that it's going to have an immediate impact here in the Empire. So they decided the best thing to do is just attend as planned, to show everyone it's still business as usual. Well, that's certainly something. I'm actually a bit relieved to hear that. Anyway, never mind that. You've got your big day tomorrow, so I hope you're ready to tear it up on stage. Class 1's got that operetta they're doing, right? I stuck a peek at the rehearsal earlier, and the amount of effort they're putting into the whole production is almost scary. Wait, they're rehearsing today too? It looks like they went straight to the principal to ask for permission. He made a special exception for them. I figured they all just coast along on their family pedigrees, but they're putting their hearts and souls into this. Whatever you guys said, you must have really lit a fire under them. What should we do? Maybe we should have one more rehearsal just in case? Nah, we put in plenty of time. We're as good as can be. We're gonna be for this performance. Any more rehearsing would just be redundant. I suppose you're right. If we whip ourselves into a panic and just rehearse until we drop, we might actually be more likely to screw up. You make a good point. In lacrosse, getting a good rest before a big match makes a huge difference. I guess it may simply be rest for tonight then. We'll need every bit of our strength for tomorrow. Yeah, we've done all the work we can. I'm sure a good wind will blow on us. I'm impressed. You guys are a lot calmer than I thought you'd be. And here I was, all ready to lecture you if you seriously suggested rehearsing at this time of night. Instructor. We wouldn't have even thought to do it if you hadn't come barging in here trying to scare us by telling us about Class 1. She's just sulking because she feels left out. That's a dirty lie and you know it. Hey, what's that sound? Why are they ringing the bell this late? Hold up. It's not the school bell. Can't remember ever hearing one like that around here before. Now that you mention it, it did sound different from the bell we normally hear. Wait. No, it couldn't be. This is like the bell we heard in Lohengrin Castle, isn't it? It is the same sound, I'm sure of it. That's impossible, and yet... What? What's going on, you guys? Lohengrin is that old castle in Legram, isn't it? Yeah, the one you told the ghost story about. It seems like things just took a turn for the strange. And I have a feeling I know where this lonesome bell is tolling from. Come with me if you're curious. Yeah, I didn't figure it to be the main building's bell. Wait, that would mean... I knew it. Let's go take a closer look. Turbo! What's going on? Where are they off to at this hour? Where is that bell tolling coming from? Oh boy.
What is this?
Seems like there's some kind of force field. No idea what's powering it, though.
Oh my! There's something very strange about this. Very strange indeed. This academy may have been founded by Emperor Dreikels, but this particular building dates back long before even his time, I believe.
Principal Van Dyke, what are you all doing here?
Rean?
Ah! And Sarah's with you too!
So, you've come.
What's going on here?
I'm sure you heard the tolling of the bell earlier. Apparently, as soon as that started, this barrier appeared. We've had several students testify that was the case, at any rate.
Looks like it's covering the entire building.
I tried the direct approach and hit it with a hammer, but it just absorbed the impact.
Wow.
So it's some sort of field that negates any physical force applied to it?
We've known from the beginning that this building was one big mystery, but it seems we didn't realize just how big.
Want me to call out Lammy and have him smash through?
Don't bother. It'd just be a repeat of what happened in Lohengrin Castle.
Yeah, nothing we tried could even scratch that barrier.
Gather the staff for an emergency meeting. I'm afraid we'll have to prepare for the worst.
Yes, sir.
I suppose we have no other recourse at this point.
Toa, going forward, let's assume that the second day of the festival and all related events will need to be cancelled. George, I'd like you to gather your equipment and keep a close watch on this area.
Yes, sir.
Understood.
Wait!
Are you really going to cancel the festival?
Under these circumstances, there's not much else we can do. If the building is still like this tomorrow morning, there's no way we can let visitors onto the campus.
Why is Elliot smiling?
We have no idea what's happening in there either. The risk of danger is too great. It's possible we might need to evacuate the academy. Or even all of Trista.
No way. Damn it, is that our only option?
I guess from a risk management point of view, that's the only sensible course of action, but...
Over the past month, we've poured everything we have into getting ready for this festival. Maybe we wanted to prove we could put on just as good a show as the other classes. Maybe we wanted to impress our families. Maybe it's just that being with friends and working to make something great is its own reward.
Reen.
Yeah.
That's all just secondary right now. What's really important is our chance to leave a legacy here. To do something new classes might look at and aspire to. Winning or losing, that doesn't really matter in the end. And it doesn't ultimately matter whether our show is a smash hit or totally tanks. Because what we worked for isn't fame or bragging rights. We worked to put on the best damn festival we could. So all I'm asking for is a chance to see that through. That's not too much to ask, is it?
Oh.
He's right, you know.
I'm with Reen on this too.
Perhaps the best we can put forth will amount to nothing in the end.
But even if it does, as long as we have a chance to do something about it, we won't just take this lying down.
Yeah, we spent way too long practicing to just throw it all away.
Besides, it'd be super lame if we missed a chance to strut our stuff!
Since the beginning of the year, it's been our class's responsibility to investigate the old schoolhouse.
That's right. And it just so happens that we haven't made our monthly visit yet.
You guys are actually serious.
Sure looks that way. Man, hearing you guys so fired up brings a little tear to my eye.
Well, I certainly admire your spirit, but spirit alone won't be enough to get you past this barrier. Oh, Reen, what's that light?
Huh? What is this?
It's coming from your Arcus pouch.
Yeah, but why?
It looks like the quartz is shining. What?
What's happening?
Now all of our Arcus units are glowing.
What's going on?
I doubt it's mere coincidence that this light is the same hue as the barrier.
You know, this actually reminds me of our very first day in the old schoolhouse.
Indeed. We were all connected together through our Arcus combat links.
It does seem similar.
Mine's doing it too.
Ooh, this is so neato!
The time has come. Now reveal.
Reen?
Reen!
Are you okay?
It almost looks like he's causing a sympathetic resonance with the field.
Yeah, that's the feeling I'm getting. It's an invitation. Like I and the rest of Class 7 are being called in.
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry, sir. I guess they ended up taking after their teacher a little too much.
Then you've been a fine instructor. I stand impressed with your students. Besides, making the choices that define you is part of growing up. It's currently 1940 hours. I'll permit you until 00 hours to conduct your investigation. Any later, and you won't get enough sleep to put on a rousing concert after all.
Sir.
Then we can...
You deserve the chance to earn that legacy you were talking about. To leave a light for those who'll come after. Go on. I'm not gonna chide you for being rash. Not this time, anyway.
And may the goddess guide your steps. Don't forget, too, that discretion is the better part of valor. Retreating isn't always a cowardly option.
Instructor Sarah. Instructor Thomas.
Right.
Understood.
Be careful in there, everyone! We'll do whatever we can out here to back you up.
I'll leave the engineering building open for the night, so come on over if you need to use the facilities there. I'll go ask the shops in the cafeteria to keep the lights on for you, too.
Thank you. All of you.
We're counting on you.
All right, let's go.
Old schoolhouse was completely normal yesterday. What happened? Currents of the wind here feel strange somehow. A lot like they did back at Lohengrin Castle, actually. Indeed, I can sense a welling up of spiritual energy too. Lohengrin Castle was the castle you guys got trapped in when you visited Legram, right? It was, though this doesn't seem quite the same phenomenon that we encountered there. I'm scared. There are going to be new ghosts jumping out at us, are there? Something's different in here, too. In the elevator hall? Might as well go take a look. Look, the elevator is glowing with that same light. Almost like it's trying to guide us. There's something different about the console, too. So there is a 7th floor. I knew that the 6th floor couldn't possibly be the last. My guess is that the 7th floor holds the key to answering all the questions we have about this place. Well, shall we see what lies beyond? Right! Time to find out what dark terrors await us down there.
Is this?
Glowing cogs? We've seen some strange stuff in this schoolhouse since we started coming here, but I think this takes the cake.
Confirming release of the 6th lock. Potential awakener detected. The time has come. Commencing the 2nd trial.
This looks the same as the red door we found on the 4th floor.
but...
It seems like there's an even bigger surprise behind this one.
I'm very curious about this 6th lock and second trial business. Do you think the locks refer to each of the floors we've cleared so far?
What's a potential awakener? Is it talking about one of us?
I can scarcely venture a guess. But what seems certain is that we're here tonight because we were meant to be here.
Yeah.
Rean? Huh? Are you okay? It's the mark on your chest, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But how do you...
Call it intuition. I think it should already be quite apparent, but we're headed somewhere no living eyes have seen. Are you sure you're all prepared? Emma?
Well, well. You certainly seem to be in the know about all of this.
And how long has Celine been here?
Back at the start of the year, I know we all had our doubts. We've made it this far because we've accepted each other for who we are. And I think being part of Class 7 is a big part of that. Even if the world were to stand against us, we'd have each other. The challenges we face together.
Rean.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
On my first day with Class 7, I was sitting in a room full of strangers. Now I know I'm standing among friends.
That's Laura, cutting right to the heart of it.
Yeah, I don't ever recall accepting him.
I could say the same about you!
Some things never change, do they?
Honestly, if they ever stop bickering, I'd probably miss it. It's just one of those things that makes us what we are.
Aw, you guys have a good thing going. Wish I was a part of it.
You said it, Short Stack. Don't know that there's much of a place for a slackadaisical second year either.
What kind of talk is that? You two belong here just as much as the rest of us. And I think you'll have to agree, Emma. Class 7 is the best there is.
Well said. I may not always show much in the way of class spirit, but I'm confident Class 7 is the finest Erebonia has to offer.
Then what are we waiting for? No one might ever know what we do here tonight. We're not doing this to prove to others how great we are. We're doing it to prove it to ourselves. To face down our fear, conquer it, and earn the answers we deserve.
Rean. All right. I won't try to dissuade you. Let's go earn our chance to leave our mark on this academy.
Yeah!
Whoa.
I'd expected to see something that defied explanation. This is beyond imagination.
Still, this trial is ours to overcome, and overcome it we shall.
Yeah, you're right. So, how about it, Rean? Any words of wisdom from our fearless leader?
Huh? What do you want me to say?
Whatever you want, I guess.
Gotta have a little pep talk before we begin the mission.
Yep. Just think of it as another of our old schoolhouse adventures.
Let's do this, boss man.
Just don't say anything you might regret later.
You guys aren't making this any easier. All right, Class 7. Our mission is to explore the 7th floor of the old schoolhouse and find a way to return the building to normal. Are you ready to give this everything you've got?
Yes, sir.
We can just leave, by the way. Well. It seems we have reached the end. I didn't think we would get that close to the final dungeon today, but here we are. And unfortunately, I've thought about it pretty much a lot during that entire cutscene about whether or not I finished the game tonight or not, but I don't think it's gonna work out for me in my favor if I do that tonight. That being said, however, I think we really should finish this game sooner rather than later. So, tomorrow, my Sunday, and I guess Monday technically for many people in the world, I will actually start streaming this game at around actually let's see. Esto, if I were to say 3 hours before I normally stream, so 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, is that a good time for you? For tomorrow? So I definitely want you to be there. It's perfect? All right. So for everyone in the chat, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, I'll be here to finish Trails of Cold Steel 1. And we're going to take it to the end. The game keeps going on for a few hours after the final dungeon. Oh, I'm sure. You know, it's being a JRPG and all. But regardless, no matter what, we'll start at 5 p.m. tomorrow and we'll finish the game. Oh, Chip will be sleeping. Hey, maybe you'll be able to catch the tail end of it, Chip. If not, the archive will always be there on YouTube. So thank you everyone so much for watching. I am super excited for tomorrow, and I hope you guys are as well. Asking me to wake up at 5 a.m.? No. Don't wake up at 5 a.m. But yes, good night, everybody. I'll catch you all tomorrow for the finale of Trails of Cold Steel 1.